so excited for you, Ryan. I'll be at your pop-up. Just know I'll be there on Thursday to see you. I'm so happy for you. Best of luck. Keep leading your team, and good luck. You guys get out there, keep fighting. We appreciate your time.
She's going to be a good coach one day if she wants to be.
All right.
A good coach indeed. Great work, ladies. We're continuing to get you set for the Fire and the Dream. And there is Bridget Carlton, the 8-year vet, having a career year. She looks locked in this afternoon. But so does Atlanta. Their 4-time All-Star Alicia Gray. Plenty more to do when the WNBA Tip-Off Show continues right after this.
Hello, Panera guests. Can I have all your attention, please? Panera has a new mix and match value menu that is a huge deal. Some of the items include... Okay, your turn.
The new chicken Caesar salad stuffers, Fuji apple chicken salad, and creamy tomato soup.
Okay, back to me. You can get 2 or more of your fave items for $4.99 each. So much good food for such little dollars. Ready? Order for Sarah! Where is Sarah?
Jake, I'm right here.
Enjoy. Panera's mix and match value menu with the new chicken Caesar salad stuffer.
I'm a 200-year-old elm, and while I might be holding up on the outside, on the inside, I'm dead. Oh man, it feels good to just let go. And if you don't have the right home coverage, well, this could break your bank. Switch to Allstate, and you can save hundreds. Put it on my tab. I'll show myself out.
We do this like men. Fine. Like men.
I have a delivery here? Okay. You guys have fun.
You know, I always say if you have time to scroll, you have time for a call.
I like that.
How are ya? I'm great. How are you, man?
Hey, Mimi.
When the connection matters, it has to be AT&T.
I'm right here.
I miss you too. I see you soon. I love you. Bye.
At AT&T, we guarantee your network. If there's an outage, we credit your bill.
Love you guys.
Welcome back inside our WNBA studios. I'm Haley Sutton. With playoff races heating up and the All-Star weekend just 2 weeks away, it's time now to check in with Madeline Kenny, who is in Minneapolis with her eye on the league around the WNBA as our reporter for the New York Post. And Madeline, kind of a tongue twister for you. Kennedy Carter, waived by the Aces earlier this week. She was in the running for 6th Woman of the Year. How did that relationship sour so quickly?
Yeah, so Kennedy Carter, as you mentioned, was waived earlier this week at the midseason cutdown date, just before her contract would have been guaranteed. Aces coach Becky Hammond declined to discuss the move in detail. She did tell reporters that she doesn't want to comment on players who are no longer with the organization. Kennedy, she seemed early on that she was embracing her role after not being signed to a team last year. But things did turn sour. Frustration boiled over to social media posts. She had an injury. She missed time because she was ill. And it all ended into her untimely departure. So this is an unfortunate yet familiar situation for Kennedy. This is the 4th time since she's been drafted in 2020 that she's leaving a team on less than favorable terms.
Certainly will be interesting to follow the rest of this season and see where she lands. But I want to take you to Chicago next, Madeline, where Skylar Diggins also took to social media to address her current benching. What more can you tell us about what's going on in Chicago?
Yeah, there's a lot of questions surrounding Skylar Diggins' situation in Chicago right now. Let me take you back to earlier this week, because on Monday, Skylar had posted on social media expressing frustration that Tyler Marsh, the coach of the Chicago Sky, decided to move her to the bench. A day later, she was a late scratch for the Sky's game with a knee injury. Skylar also didn't play last night for the Sky with the same knee injury. Tyler Marsh told me that the knee had been something that had been bothering her and lingering for some time, and so they decided to address it. There is no timeline for her return, but when I did ask Tyler about whether or not he believes that Skylar and him will be on the same page if and when she does return, he told me that those conversations are still ongoing and he hopes to keep those in-house.
All right. Another thing to keep our eye on there. I want to end on a high note, if you will, here, Madeline. How about the buzz in the Bay Area surrounding the W's hottest team right now, the Golden State Valkyries?
Yeah, the Valkyries, as we near the All-Star break, they are in the hunt for the top spot in the WNBA standings. And I asked Valkyries coach Natalie Nakase yesterday about this, and she said that they're not a team that watches the standings. They take it one game at a time. I'm sure you guys have heard all of that before. But the Valkyries are a very interesting situation because for the second consecutive year, they're defying odds, so to speak. Last year, they made the playoffs as an expansion team. This year, they are winning with a somewhat unorthodox roster construction because while the Liberty and the Aces of the world are collecting star players like Infinity Stones, the Valkyries instead targeted role players during free agency. And their biggest signing was Gabby Williams, who is in fact an all-star. But the thing about the Valkyries is that they're getting contributions from up and down the roster. They don't have a top-heavy roster. They're not star-studded, but everyone is contributing. And Natalie said that was the plan. That is the reason why they've been successful, because they are an unselfish team and they understand matchups.
Certainly exciting things to pay attention to as we get closer to that All-Star break. Madeline, we appreciate your time and enjoy the game in Minnesota. We are inching closer to the fire and the dream, and Portland's Megan Gustafson inching closer to a milestone, just 13 points shy of 1,000 for her career. On the other side, Ryan Howard looks ready to put on a show in front of the Atlanta hometown faithful. We've got breaking news from Atlanta when you come back to the WNBA Tip-Off Show.
An original never blends in. She follows her own lead.
And cut!
She runs the show and calls the shots. Is never afraid to flex some muscle. And redefines the genre. All by staying true to herself. Because originality should always be within reach. TJ Maxx. Never uniform. Always you.
Diabetes can be complicated, but it doesn't have to be. Easily track your glucose and lower your A1C with the Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensor. This is progress. Try for free at freestylelibre.us.
Not all kids become goats.
Are you kidding me?
Because goats aren't just born, they're raised. We teach them to stay hungry. Get loud. Build others up, even if it means knocking them down.
Took her breath away.
To stay confident and stay humble. Sometimes. Because that all-time part of greatest of all time, it includes the future.
Come on, baby, on my way to the big time. I'm on my way to the big time.
There's a new season of Big Brother in your future, and we're gonna make history.
Anytime. Any place. It's gonna be one for the ages.
Use your time wisely.
Big Brother is all new. CBS Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. And streaming on Paramount Plus.
Here come the dream.
You were in the presence of the night. Feeling it in Atlanta.
Oh, she completes the hotline. Howard for the lead. It's good. Portland, welcome back to the W.
Gustafson fired up.
Exler erases it.
The fire can bring some smoke too.
Bridget Carlson taking over.
Turn it up. We got a hotly contested showdown coming up at the top of the hour. The big question, though, will Atlanta have their double-double machine, Angel Reese? For more on that, let's bring in our reporter, Tiffany Blackman, for the latest. Hey, Tiff, what can you tell us?
Hey, Haley. Well, I was just told by a team official that Angel Reese is out for this matchup with a lower right leg injury. She suffered it on Thursday in their win against Seattle. Now, I did get to talk with Alicia Gray before the game about just the possibility of playing without Angel, and she said this: it's going to be a big loss, but that we have to have faith in our teammates and faith in the next person stepping up, and that next person stepping up is going to be Medina Okot. We got to talk with Coach Carl Smesko a lot about her. He is so high on her and her skill set. He told us how she put together some really nice games for them, and he also said, aside from just liking the fact that she's a good rebounder, he loves that she's 6'6", but not a traditional big. He said she is so versatile and has great vision. So that's something we're going to be keeping an eye out for, just in how she creates today for this team that is going to be without, of course, as you mentioned, the double-doubles, Angel Reese today. And something else, Haley, that Alicia Gray also told us is that when Medina gets the ball, she's an automatic scorer. So they're looking for her to really step up big today.
Tiffany, certainly appreciate it. We are looking forward to you being on the sidelines and watching it all unfold. Enjoyed the game. All right, ladies, so some great information there from Tiffany Blackman. A couple of things that I wrote down there from her report is that they're going to be leaning on faith in Atlanta. So let's start there, Lisa. A reaction to no Angel Reese in today's game.
Well, it's unfortunate for us as the viewers, but, you know, it's next woman up. And I think with Okot, a big player that I got a chance to work with one-on-one what was my off season, and I got a chance to work with her. She is a big body who moves very well, versatile. She can guard on the perimeter if they end up switching. She is an excellent rebounder also, and she can score. Here is the biggest problem. Going against Megan Gustafson, she's going to have to really know where she is because she shoots the three ball so well at over 40%. Sometimes centers have a tendency to run the floor and go all the way in the paint, and then you go, oh, wait a minute. I got to guard her, and she's out there at the three-point line. That's going to be an adjustment. The other thing for Atlanta that they can do, and that is go small. Naz Hillman can play a big very well. She guards on the inside, even though she's only 6 foot, which allows Atlanta to be able to switch. Now you got Ryan Howard, who's actually a 6'2" guard. They can switch and still have enough out there offensively. The important thing is going to be remembering what matchups you are. Don't allow Gustafson to get too established on this inside in the paint. And then every man has to have to gain rebound. It's going to be tough to just rely on one player to get the rebounds that Angel Reese would normally get.
Yeah, I like the small lineup. I think it will fuel their habits. Their habits are playing quick, playing up the floor, advanced pass, fast break points, points in the paint, and then setting up their three-point shooting off of that, because the harder you can drive it and advance it, the more you put pressure on the rim, and then the more threes that will open up for Atlanta. This is going to be a fun game to watch. Portland will hang in there with their defense behind Carla Late. But I like the small lineup for Carl Smesko, and his team likes to shoot a lot of threes.
That's going to be a chess match, because now you figure out you have 6'6" and 6'5" out there on the floor with those centers. If you pull them out, do you force Portland to take Gustafson out, and they have to go smaller and match up with Atlanta? And I think Atlanta wins that matchup with their quickness, getting the ball up and down the floor with their transition offense. But again, Portland can slow it down and possibly get the momentum that they want, and that would play into their advantage.
If you're Portland, Debbie, and you're looking at this, you just got the news, no Angel Gray. And I know you guys kind of talked about the adjustment. Angel Reese, excuse me. Thank you. But if you're Portland,
bring two to the ball defensively, I think all those things will factor in. And I think maybe, run a little offense with some pick and roll and some downhill drives, trying to put some pressure on Atlanta's defense and keep them from getting out on the break. If you just shoot threes all game, they're going to run. But if you can put some pressure on them by scoring cuts, drives off the bounce, get to the paint, get to the free throw line, I think that's one way they can control the tempo.
All right. Well, it is tough news that we won't get to see Angel in this game, but we will get to see her at the All-Star game. That's where we're turning our attention to. All-Star weekend coming up in just 2 weeks. The stars will be on full display in the Windy City. Quite the talent pool for Cynthia Cooper and Teresa Weatherspoon to draft their teams from, as we take a look at the starters on your list there in front of you. Some Dallas Wings players. I believe the Fever led this starter pool with 3 starters there: Aaliyah, Caitlin, and Jessica. Shout out to my Dallas Wings. They got 2 represented there. Angel not on the starters list. She is a reserve. But let's talk about this All-Star game and what it means for these players. Obviously, it's always exciting, Lisa, when you learn you're an All-Star. But for the starters, any surprises on this list? What jumps out when you see the names in front of you here?
Well, I think first, people out there need to realize that fans have 50% of the voting. And so I like the fact that Olivia Miles, as a rookie, is starting. Why? She averages 18 points. Minnesota in first place, and she's a huge piece of that puzzle, Debbie. The reason why they are having so much success is because of her, and of course, Natasha Howard, who also is a starter. So I love that. That sticks out most to me, to be a rookie and to be a starter, and she's the only rookie who made it in the All-Star. This is going to be exciting.
I love that it's an incredible showcase of the best players in the world. To me, from an offensive standpoint, they're going to be shooting that 4-point shot. They're going to be taking a lot of threes. Should be a fun game that way. When I look at this roster, nobody in the league can keep Kelsey Mitchell in front. She's the fastest player with the ball in her hands. Asia Wilson is dominant on both ends of the floor. We know that, right? I mean, she's fun to watch, leads the league in scoring. I want to give a shout out to Natasha Howard. She played a great role for Indiana. She's playing an equal and a great role for Minnesota. She's done a fantastic job. She deserves to be involved in that pick and roll offense that Minnesota likes to run. There's a couple of players I'm really excited about watching.
Yeah, it feels like no one's benefiting from Olivia Miles more than Natasha Howard and that pick and roll out in Minnesota. Let's check out the reserves who were announced earlier this week. Nneka Ogwumike making her 11th appearance. Some newcomers as well to the W Midseason Classic, with Dominique Malonga and Marina Maybury earning their first time nods. You also have Carla Leite, certainly all-star worthy this season. The French phenom has been lighting it up here, but we want to keep our attention on our all-star reserves, and that's, of course, where we find Angel Reese, Lisa.
Yeah, well, what I love about the all-star reserves is that, again, we knew that I was surprised that I guess Atlanta didn't have a starter, but fine. They have their three players. The big three is there. But one thing that I really like is seeing that Kiki Iriafen, congratulations, as well as Sonia Citron, two of the Washington players who did so well, but now they're in their sophomore year. And it's exciting to see them really doing great. Nneka Ogwumike, of course, come on, the president, Miss Madam President, of course, making it. Kelsey Plum, I hope that she has an opportunity. I know that she was out with an injury. Not sure if she'll be back. And then, of course, Jackie Young, who I'm surprised is not on there, and no shade to anybody who is, but the point guard didn't make the list from Las Vegas. No Chelsea Gray. So I guess there's not enough room for everybody, but congratulations to those who made it. I loved playing in All-Star games and always had a goal to try to be the MVP. So
11 times, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll give you a little shout. Okay. All right. I love Marina Maybury on this list. Marina is one of the most improved players in the league this year.
Yeah.
Her scoring is up. Her points are up. Her minutes are down. Her effective field goal percentage is up. She has really worked hard on her game, and she's having a great season in Toronto. It's good to see them have some representation.
And she's also second leader in scoring. So that's another player who could have also been a starter. So averaging 21 points.
Did you ever miss an All-Star game?
I didn't miss an All-Star game. I have 3 MVPs from the All-Star game, but the Olympic years, we didn't necessarily have All-Star games. So I played in all that I was available for, which was 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
8, but that's an asterisk. We'll give you the 11th time there.
I was counting the 2 Olympics and the baby year.
Yeah.
So that's
and
11.
the baby year. 2007, I was having my baby. Hey,
I was going to say, that was the only time you ever missed basketball, right?
Yes.
Just with the daughter?
2007.
All right. Well, there we go. Sitting with a couple of All-Stars. All right. Carla Leite certainly having an All-Star worthy season. The French phenom has been sensational for the Fire. Jordan Canada, meantime, been dropping dimes for the Dream, averaging just over 7 assists a game this season. We're back with more after this.
AWS AI is transforming businesses everywhere. It's bringing fans inside every swing at the PGA Tour. It's how Siemens helps automakers build smart cars. And it personalizes every trip with Booking.com. How will AI revolutionize your business? AWS AI is how.
So, how do you want to do this?
Wanna buy your way? Wanna put on real pants? Nuh-uh. Wanna take her for a spin? Okay. Wanna pre-qualify at the park?
Getting a little dizzy.
Wanna get that car ASAP? Yeah, you wanna do it your way.
Want to drive? CarMax. Catch an all-new season of Elsbeth on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
Vivint is for you. So you can have...
Not again.
A smarter way to care. A smarter way to save. A smarter way to protect. A smarter way to live. Smarter security. Smarter energy. Smarter home. All in one place. Vivint is for you.
I'ma kick back when you fake like that. Would you let me go when you never come
The Infinity QX60. True luxury refuses to follow. It leads.
I'ma kick back when you fake like that. Head out of the game, I don't play that fact. Would you let me go? No, you never come
Discover unmistakable luxury in the Infinity QX60 at your local Infinity retailer.
On Weather Impact Alert Days, stream extended coverage.
What was it like getting out of the house this morning?
My niece and nephew spent the night last night, so I just had 4 breakfasts.
Are we going to see any...
Just in practice, it looks pretty good. Honestly, my teammates are like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm just practicing."
Who's your bestie right now there in Dallas?
AC's niece, because I asked her what year she was born, and she said 2010, and that really hurt my soul because I'm feeling a little bit old.
Another banner that's going up into the rafters. Are you sick of it yet?
Absolutely not.
Can you just tell me about the inspiration of the tunnel fits?
The tunnel fit is where I think we can really showcase our true personalities and how we can be so versatile. We come in this gym in heels, ready to rock and roll on the court in our shoes, and we put them heels right back on and strut.
I know that's right. You gotta always have a pair of heels, a pair of sneakers. You never know what you're gonna bring. What'd you guys think of that? You've been a part of so many incredible conversations this year.
You know what? I love that all these all-stars have taken time to talk to us, to talk about things that are important to them a little bit off the court, getting to see their personalities. You know, Asia Wilson with the heels and the fashion. I love Skylar Diggins just having the kids and then having more kids over. Like, why would you do that during the season? I don't know, but Skylar Diggins did. I love all the conversations with the players.
I love the conversations with the working moms. That is the one that I love because we know how tough it is to balance sometimes, and they do such a good job of it, but they're entertaining, they have personalities, and they're showcasing it and sharing it with us. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure that we will add maybe some of your conversation that we had with Brian Howard from earlier today. Let's get to that because clearly Howard has been enjoying a career year here. Her third in the entire WNBA gravity rankings is how she is doing it. Lisa?
Well, Ryan has been amazing and why I think, and again, I get a chance to cover her for Unrivaled, but watching them in certain isolated plays when there's 3 players puts them in great position in the W. Here you see the pick and roll here. Ryan does a great job of reading. She turns the corner. As soon as the defense helps, you see Veronica Burton slides over, kick pass out. Boom, Jordan Canada knocks down the 3. And even if she's in the off-ball screen here, she gets the handoff. Again, the read off the screen, it forces the defender to decide if you're going to stay. Nice bounce pass to Angel Reese for the finish on the inside. So Ryan Howard, not only the best defender on Atlanta, also one of the best scorers, but also one of the best decision makers.
Yeah, that's the thing. When the game speeds up, she slows down. And it's because her handle is so good. Her ability to score and impact the game in a variety of ways makes her one of the best players in the WNBA.
Number 3 in gravity in the WNBA.
Yeah, it's a great statistic as well that you guys have been helping us understand as the year has gone on. Obviously, for the Fire, Debbie, you're looking at them here. This has been fun for expansion teams. The Valkyries set the bar last year. The Fire certainly hoping to follow suit. What are you seeing from the Fire?
Sometimes I think coaches talk about identity and culture, and it just becomes cliche, but not for Portland. We talk about 3 levels of offense, being able to score in all 3 levels of the game. Well, there's 3 levels of defense also, and this is how Portland does it. The first level is incredible ball pressure. They have great habits. They move. They have high hands, and they communicate. The second level is ball screen coverage, the way they can be in the gap, the way they understand personnel, the way they communicate their actions. Those are all really important parts of the way that they play, and they play the game so connected on the defensive end. That's part of the reason why they're so strong. Now watch right here. This is ball screen coverage. You got to know personnel. You have to read. You have to know whether you go under or over. Do you ice? Do you trap? Do you hedge? What are the things that you're doing? And you see right here the way they move defensively They're there on the catch. They've got good habits. They're forcing the offensive player into the screen so that they can double. They rotate on the backside, and they do a great job of communicating. And then the third level, Lisa, which is, I know, one of your favorites, is the ability to block shots at the rim. This is a talent. This is not a shot blocking league. The best team in the league blocks 5 shots a game. That's not very many. Lisa blocked 2.5 for her career. When you go back and you watch right here, Engstler rotates over from a strong side corner shooter. That's how much Engstler plays on the defensive end, but that's how important 3 levels of defending are important to Portland's success.
And what I like about all of those things, you can see it's very simple when you are communicating, one, because communication is key on defense. The second thing is when you look at them, they are staying between the basket and the player. Sometimes people think that, oh, wait, that sounds so simple. They're doing a really good job of everybody being consistent. When you froze that, there was 5 players in between the player and the ball, and then moving with the ball. When the ball moves, my coach used to say, if you're still in the same spot when that ball moved, you're in the wrong spot. They did a really good job of moving with the ball, and communication is key. So that's what makes Portland dangerous, is that when they are all clicking on the cylinders defensively and communicating, they always give themselves a chance to win.
Fundamentally, they do guard the ball, not just the action. And that, I think, separates them in their ability to understand personnel and to be able to jump to the ball and do all the things that you're supposed to be doing in those inside those really good defensive habits, which they have formed through the season.
They do some unconventional things at practice, too. I was reading they practice sometimes without socks on, no shoot around, just very different inside that building. But so far,
I've had that experience. So I played in Russia, and I remember my very first practice, we practiced for probably about 45 minutes, and then they were like, take your shoes off and run 2 laps. And I'm like, what? With my shoes off, bro. I did it one time, and then I'm like, this is not for me. But I do understand what it's about. Sometimes it's physio. Some things are better for your feet. You learn now that you have more information. Back then, they weren't really explaining everything to us. But all of those things are about team bonding and connection. Everybody being on the same page, even if it sounds a little ridiculous.
Yeah, Coach Sharama basically said that he wanted to take the pressure off of the basketball activity so that when you get out of a rhythm in games, you've already been prepared. So really interesting stuff when it comes to those coaching styles. But as we embrace the moment, as players throughout the league reveal the exact moment when they were truly introduced to the W.
Do you remember like your welcome to the W moment?
My welcome to the W moment. Welcome to the W moment.
Yeah, my welcome to the W moment was Allie Quigley. I had to guard her, and her clip just so quick. And I remember just going to the bench being like, Coach, what do you want me to do?
Probably playing Maya Moore. Guarding her as a rookie was brutal. That was just my matchup, and I was just like, this is big girl basketball. So it was very humbling.
My rookie year, when I got hit on a screen by John Paul Jones and I ruptured my eardrum, so that was pretty brutal.
My welcome to the W moment came from Tina Charles. She probably did 20,000 different things to me in one game. This embarrassed me.
It was from one of my own teammates, Diana Taurasi. We were playing together, and I was in the corner wide open, and she looked at me and was just like, no, and went away.
Diana Taurasi definitely pulled my hair, and it was a foul on me, so.
I think I set a screen on DT very hard, and she was like, you're so damn strong.
DT pulled on my shoestring and was like, Bill's not going to make it by the second half.
We played against Phoenix. Diana Taurasi comes up to me, and she was like, hey, Monique, I just wanted to let you know you're one of the best players out here. Stay ready for your moment. Like, you got this. I believe in you. And I'm tripping out because I'm like, wait, she knows my name? Diana Taurasi knows who I am? So that was my welcome to the league moment.
Okay, so I like that. Put a little remix on that. I was going to say, what is your welcome to the WNBA moment, Lisa? But I feel like you were maybe on the opposite end. You were giving everybody welcome to the WNBA moment.
I think my welcome to the WNBA moment was when I blocked Teresa Weatherspoon's shot in game 1. So that was the welcome. But I don't know that I had any. But, talking about players that I've been hit by Tamika Catchings pretty hard. She knocked the wind out of me. I was trying to welcome her to the WNBA, but she hit me back. I think there's so many moments where it's so physical out there. You don't know if it's quite a welcome or you just like, girl. All right. I'm gonna remember that.
Yeah. I've had the great fortune of calling games in this league from the beginning and the ABL before that. So I celebrate all things hoops around our game. Such a joyful time. The talent's so good, and there are more players in the league right now in the game that can make the defense wrong. Doesn't matter what you do defensively. they have a counter or a solution.
Yeah, and who would have thought DT, a menace out there for so many players.
Oh, we all know that.
Lady. Still more to do on the other side. We're going to take a quick time out, just 40 minutes away. Minutes, I should say, from WNBA action as the Fire hope to reignite their playoff push. The Dream, in the meantime, hope to keep cruising at home without their all-star Angel Reese.
You know, I always say if you have time to scroll, you have time for a call.
I like that.
How are ya? I'm great. How are you, man?
Hey, Mimi.
When the connection matters, it has to be AT&T.
I'm right here.
I miss you too. I see you soon. I love you. Bye.
At AT&T, we guarantee your network. If there's an outage, we credit your bill.
Love you guys.
What should I eat? Will this food spike my sugar levels? How much have I walked today? Too much? Too little? What if I'm wrong? Is it worth it?
Decisions. Answers. The Libre 3 Plus sensor, along with Libre Assist, helps you predict the impact of food on your glucose, so you can make in-the-moment food choices. This is progress. Try for free at freestylelibre.us.
Have you ever heard about the pride of Hershey? A small boy became an international soccer star. From the fields of Pennsylvania to Europe. But that's not why we love him. We love him because he'll always be one of us. In Hershey, Pennsylvania, we know the secret to happiness.
Mr. Pulisic?
Happiness is knowing home is always rooting for you.
I've heard stories about the Duttons.
The fact that you're doing this tells me you haven't heard them all.
No one escapes unscathed from death and violence.
That's the Dutton way.
Say, Kayla. New York Liberty at Minnesota Lynx. Get you caught up on the WNBA action today. Second quarter, final seconds. Olivia Miles making it look easy with the three-pointer there, Lisa.
Nice. And then the Leafs up 59-39. Natasha Howard sinks the three. Okay, Tosh from the three.
Tosh shooting well. Liberty up in the third. Sabrina Ionescu with the layup and one. She had 19 in the third.
When the game is on the line, get the ball to McBride. Look at the numbers today for Kayla. I think every time she shoots it, it's going in. 5 triples.
There we are, our game getting set to tip off. Angel Reese in street clothes. Ladies, final thoughts.
Oh, the Barbie is out. But you know what? ATL's got to step up. They need to build on that last win. Can they get 2-0?
High scoring game.
High scoring game. That'll do it for our pregame show. We'll see you at halftime.
Peace.
Guess who's back? NCIS New York. New series Tuesday, October 6th, part of CBS Premiere.
At Living Designs Furniture, every piece is handmade in our Houston factory. Save up to 75%. Next day delivery available. Visit our showroom or find us online. Living Designs Furniture.
I'ma kick back when you fake like that. Won't you let me go? No, you never come
The Infinity QX60. True luxury refuses to follow. It leads.
I'ma kick back when you fake like that. Head out of the game, I don't play that fact. Won't you let me go? No, you never come
Discover unmistakable luxury in the Infinity QX60 at your local Infinity retailer.
Vivint makes your home smarter. And when you have Vivint and Reliant, they're smarter together. Because now, you can make your home smarter, protect your family, and track your energy savings, all in one place. So you can stay on top of everything, inside and out. Camera recording. Smarter security, smarter energy, smarter home. Now that's electric. Vivint and Reliant. Smarter together.
At Living Designs Furniture, every piece is handmade in our Houston factory. Save up to 75%. Next day delivery available. Visit our showroom or find us online. Living Designs Furniture.
Start ready and make the move to KHOU 11 Morning News.
Atlanta living up to the name, and no surprise with the fire in town. Ryan Howard continues to be a big piece. Carla Clutch can take over late in games. The WNBA on CBS Sports is presented by AT&T at the Gateway Center Arena for Portland and Atlanta. And welcome courtside alongside Ice Young. I'm Chris Lewis, Tiffany Blackman with us as well. This is game number 23, which means the start of the second half of the season. The theme in the first half throughout the league, competitive balance.
And anybody can be beat on any given day in this league. It's been exceptional basketball this season. But as we get closer to the All-Star break, it's about building momentum for both of these teams today.
Let's lock in on this matchup. We start with Atlanta. They ended their 5-game losing streak with an offense with firepower.
Atlanta needs to score in the paint today at a high clip. There's a couple ways in which they do that. The first is the low post catch from Medina Okot. The second, can their guards get downhill and get to the paint? Jordan Canada, one of the best guards in the league at scoring in the paint, gets to her signature floater. And then lastly, defense to offense has been this team's calling card. Alicia Gray, fantastic at getting in the passing lanes, fantastic at generating steals, and then getting high percentage looks in transition. That's the way Atlanta needs to be today offensively.
Well, their challenge this afternoon is a Portland team that had a great start to the year. They have lost 4 of their last 5, but Carla Lake continues to produce.
The French sensation is so fun to watch, and Lake does it in a multitude of ways. She can get downhill off the bounce, a nice shifty guard, good footwork, can score through contact, but also she sets the table for Portland, a player that likes to facilitate, likes to draw a lot of defense. Watch all the defenders here sink into her, and then she's able to kick it to a shooter. If Portland wants to win on the road, the ball will be in Lake's hand today.
One big injury note in this game. For the latest, let's check in for the first time with Tiffany Blackman. Hey, Tiffany.
Hey, Chris. Well, Angel Reese is out for this matchup today with what the team told me is a lower right leg injury that she suffered in their game against Seattle on Thursday. Now, Angel out here supporting her team with that boot on that lower right leg. So that means Medina Okot is going to get the start. And what Coach Carl Smesco likes about Okot is that she's a great rebounder. But at 6'6", he said she's not a traditional big, Chris. He loves her versatility and her vision of the court.
So know it, Angel Reese in this game for Atlanta. You can see right there that ankle roll. But there's still plenty of firepower in this matchup that we're excited for. Portland and Atlanta coming up. For the action coming up next, right here on CBS.
You know, I always say if you have time to scroll, you have time for a call.
I like that.
How are ya? I'm great. How are you, man?
Hey, Mimi.
When the connection matters, it has to be AT&T.
I'm right here. I miss you too. I see you soon. I love you. Bye.
At AT&T, we guarantee your network. If there's an outage, we credit your bill.
Love you guys.
Every Walmart Plus member knows free delivery means unexpected guests of any size are not a problem.
Carl looks like he can eat.
He's a machine. This is why I'm a Walmart Plus member. Groceries delivered free today.
You guys seeing what I'm seeing?
Carl makes me sneeze. Good thing pharmacy delivery is free too. Who knew?
Mom knew.
With Walmart Plus, I can handle the rest. It's worth it.
What a beautiful animal. I see you, Carl.
This is the true story of Luke and Ann, who spent a lifetime saving for retirement. But living off those savings...
Scary.
Scary. Okay, deep breath. Here comes their advisor, Matt.
Our job is to manage the money. Your job is to enjoy it.
And with a plan, Earn and Save became Invest and Spend. Family trips, world restaurant tours, and Luke's new tractor.
Riding lawnmower.
Right. Sorry. What matters is that with Matt's help,
we're getting a lot more enjoyment out of life.
JP Morgan Wealth Management.
Hey, it's Mike Coulter.
And Rachel Keller from Cupertino.
Our show, Set in Cupertino, is from Robert Michelle King. It's like a David and Goliath story. It's about a small law firm taking on Silicon Valley tech companies. And action!
We're taking on a case per episode around these huge companies.
And we can't wait for the audience to see our new show, Cupertino, coming this CBS fall.
See you there.
The WNBA on CBS Sports is sponsored by AT&T. Connecting changes everything. PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. And by Instacart, get groceries just how you like. It was all Atlanta the first time these teams met. They won it by 20. Portland in that game had 28 turnovers, a season high. Take a look at the Geico starting lineups. And the headline, as Tiffany just mentioned, with no Angel Reese in for Atlanta. So Medina Okot shifts over to the starting lineup for just the second time this season. But Coach Carl Semesco extremely high on the potential of Okot. So get a chance joining that lineup with that dynamic backcourt. And there is the head coach of Atlanta, Carl Semesco, and remember, spent all that time at Florida Gulf Coast. Came over to Atlanta as a head coach last year and finished second in the Coach of the Year voting a year ago, when he continues to have Atlanta amongst the league contenders. On the flip side, Portland, Alex Harama, the May Coach of the Month from England. He's coached in the UK, he's coached in Spain, he's coached in Italy, and has a dynamic fire team that's ready to challenge Atlanta. Here, the second longest flight the W has, Portland to Atlanta, taking the zip, knocked into the backcourt and then out of bounds. So it belongs to the Dream to get this one started. The officials, Isaac Barnett, Ryan Sassano, and Marcy Williams here on a Saturday afternoon in the ATL. Dream had their 5-game losing streak come to a close with their win on Thursday against Seattle. Here's Howard. Maneuvers around the screen. Great curls. Floater off the back of the rim, and a rebound volley by Emily Engstler. Portland, who's coming in off of their loss to the Aces on Thursday. A quick whistle on the perimeter. And Ice, one of the headline matchups in this game. You have Atlanta, the top rebounding team in the league, despite no Angel Reese. Portland, the worst rebounding team in the league.
Yeah, we talked to head coach Alex Sarama before the game, and definitely a key to them winning is just to rebound and make sure that they are at least trying to be even on the glass. But without Angel Reese, Atlanta's going to have to pick it up.
Late stepper move in the lane, but took an extra step, and that's a travel. And that was such a key the first time these teams met, as you see Angel Reese, her ankle injury that she suffered in the last game. But Portland, 28 turnovers in the first meeting.
And how about that defense from Medina Okot, just guarding late, one of the shiftiest guards in our league, and able to hold her.
Naz Hillman feeds the post. Here is Okot. Quick spin towards the rim. The rookie leaves it off the front iron, gets her on board. Trail triple, that's no from Gray, and Portland grabs the board.
Don't mind the looks that Atlanta has taken so far. Open three, 2 attempts at the lane, at the rim.
Wide open, wing three, Engstler in and out. And Okot surrounds the rebound. Atlanta, 88 points per game. They began the season 12-4. Their first 16 games, they had the league's best offense. During that 5-game losing streak, they had the league's worst. Late shot clock, ball reversal, settles with Canada, and it goes in and out. Dream 0-4 from the floor to start. Still looking for her first points. Nearly 2 minutes in. Gustafson in the lane, gets it off the glass to go.
Tough take, and you see there just the 2-player game. Nice dish from late, and like you said, Gustafson likes to go left.
Canada like a blur, the bucket and the harm.
Jordan Canada, electric at getting downhill. You talk about late, love the pocket pass here, and then Gustafson off two, gets her body settled. Tough finish, might have been an AM1 as well, saw some contact on the right arm. And then JC downhill, left-hand finish. That definitely was an AM1.
She has always had the speed, going back to her days at UCLA. She certainly added strength to her game. One of the league's best perimeter defenders. Just saw there, one of the best playmakers as well. Cannot complete the three-point play. Carla Lake's been one of the breakout stars of the season, and she delivers another dime, this time to Exler.
Exler can knock down the outside shot. It's a really good job of stretching the floor, and they're leaving her open. She's got two wide open catch and shoot attempts.
And Coach Serrano said, wants her to shoot it more. Has that ultimate green light. Lace attacking in transition, a key for both teams in this matchup. Deflected out of bounds.
Good hands by Howard, because that could have been a wide open three here. But you see, no closeout. I mean, she's got all the time and space to line it up and knock it down.
Can't leave her open. 36% three-point shooter. Canada against Lake. This is a fun matchup, one-on-one, defending each other on both ends. Gustafson, no on a three. Canada scoots for the board. In her ninth year at a UCLA. Okot in the paint. Medina Okot unstoppable.
Love the post-entry pass and the delivery over the top. And Okot shoots 60% from the field.
Top five in the W. Launch from the corner. That one's off. And a rebound to the opposite side corner. Nadia Potch missing the jumper. Howard, one of the best snipers in the W. Okot gets the seal. You can see the potential from the rookie. Gets fouled. Don't count the basket. But all Okot inside at 6'6". Just 21 years old. Taya Oblak the foul.
And I love the physicality that Medina Okot plays with. Watch her post up here, Gustafson. Just immediately moves her out of space, clears it, and then misses, but obviously gets fouled. But as a post player, in order to duck in order to seal, you got to do your work early. And she's strong. She had a low connection there. Like the physicality this rookie plays with.
That was the word I was going to say, physicality. How impressive is that for a 21-year-old rookie to really not be afraid to use your body amongst the trees?
And especially in this league, I would think that the hardest adjustment to make is for post players to adjust to the pace of the game, but also, like you said, that physicality. But Okot holding her own inside versus Gustafson.
Just heard the Izzy from the public addresses. Izzy Borlays from Australia. She checks in for the first time. Charlie Samuelson in for Portland. Her second game back after missing 3 in a row with a finger injury. 6'5" Atlanta in the early going. Late probes the paint, takes the contact, and will head to the line.
We talk about the game within the game sometimes, and the point guard matchup today, I especially have my eye on between Late and Jordan Canada. I love how Carla Late really was speaking glowingly about Jordan Canada's defense, saying, I'm going up against one of the best ball pressure defenders in the league, and taking it to her.
And earning a trip to the stripe. As we take a look at the upcoming WNBA national TV schedule, later tonight on Peacock, Phoenix, Las Vegas, tomorrow New York at Toronto NBA TV, Chicago, Dallas on ESPN, Indiana and Las Vegas on NBC. For more on these games, please go to WNBA.com or visit the WNBA app. The final push before the All-Star game in a couple of weeks. Tonight, you highlighted the importance of gaining that momentum heading into the stoppage. Okot on the screen and roll, a bump, and an offensive foul. So Okot gets called for her first.
And I'm not sure I love the position that Okot was put in there. Everything we've seen so far about her game is a deep post catch. This time, though, she had to catch on the move and then tried to maneuver around the defender. And a good job by Carlton to be there, right place, right time, and accept the contact.
But not a bad first stint, 4 minutes of game action. Let's see, Kone comes in. Again, it's just the second start of the year for Okot. Gustafson in the lane, lays it in with the left. Versatile big.
And those two connected. Such a high clip. Lake keeps her head up, delivers a nice lofty pass. And Gustafson has such great hands. He's an amazing target for a point guard.
And Late has scored or assisted on every point so far. Alicia Gray finds the scoring column tied at 8.
Keep it.
Good crowd as always at the Gateway Center Arena. Really is a vibe here in the ATL. Turnover. Gray snatches it away. 1-on-2. She doesn't care. It's rejected by Carlton, who throws it back. Stepped on the end line. So the ball stays with Atlanta.
How about the defense from Carlton? And then Gray here catches in the paint around the logo area. Love that shot. Feels like she's got a height advantage too. And then the block by Carlton. That was just fantastic timing on the deflection. Look at that. Met her right up top.
Carlton really a standout two-way player. Top 10 in the league in steals. Can also shoot the three. Gray, what a spin! Oh my!
Yeah, that was filthy.
She missed her first 4 to start. The next 2 impressive. Have a top 3 scoring defense in the league. Holly Winterburn takes the 3, won't fall. Quick in transition, it's deflected away and out of bounds. Underneath the hoop, will stay here. Coming up next, Atlanta, thanks to some Gray magic.
Alicia Gray, the spin, the midi, the lefty, filthy.
Behind basketball stars like AZ Fudd are Geico's 24/7 claim support and a village of people who are always there.
Hey, Coach. And Pat. Kids I used to babysit.
What's up, AZ?
Hey, Dog Walker Trudy. Give me a spot.
You got it.
That's a lot of people in the gym.
Thanks, friends. Thanks, family. Thanks, 13,000 Geico claim specialists.
Anytime. It feels good to have a team behind you. It feels good to Geico.
All right, let's hit legs next.
With my new phone company, Menace Mobile, our pricing structure will be so confusing, it can only be described as evil.
That isn't evil. It's just typical phone company stuff. And besides, people just switch to Verizon.
With their new Simplicity plan, there's just one plan and one price.
What now?
And it's only $30 for a single line.
$30! So you're all choosing Verizon. Traders!
Introducing the Simplicity plan, $30 for a single line.
Can you hear me now?
This is what progress looks like. Working with Deloitte,
That looks great.
the WNBA is taking your fan experience to the next level. Launching new business strategies that are nothing but net.
So we ready for a tour? Let's go.
And from where we stand, things are just getting started. See how Deloitte helps the WNBA thrive. Deloitte, together makes progress.
Milo, I need to replace some recessed lighting.
First thing you'll need is a stepladder.
Or a 4-time MVP.
You putting up points like Asia Wilson.
Hey, just don't do my celebration.
Whoa!
There it is.
Improving is easy at Lowe's.
With Panera's new Mix and Match value menu, 2 or more faves are just $4.99 each.
My very own special deal, Fuji Apple Chicken Caesar. How did you guys know my favorites?
Oh, the menu is for everyone.
I love that. Panera's Mix and Match value menu, now with the Chicken Caesar salad stuffer.
I got this.
Are you vampires?
Is that why none of you age?
Oh, hey guys.
From the mortals who brought us Ghosts, Eternally Yours, part of CBS Premiere Week.
Now it's time for Connecting Changes Everything. It's brought to you by AT&T. Wednesday, the Dream at one of their Power Her Dreams basketball clinics. Clinic is open to girls ages 6 through 14 and helps build confidence, courage, and community through basketball. At the clinic, campers learn the fundamentals of the game, build leadership skills, and connect with positive role models, and most importantly, of course, they make new friends. One of your friends gathered here to watch Portland and Atlanta. Game number 23. Hard to believe, guys, we are in the second half of the season.
Going by fast, but love to see a team like the Atlanta Dream just making sure that they're in tune with the community, right? Giving back, showing young girls the game, showing them the opportunities that exist when you are involved in sport. powerful stuff to do.
Game has done a lot for my life for sure.
Retweet.
Yeah. You can see the shooting start for each team. What a gorgeous play right off the inbound, setting it up wonderfully to Hillman to lay it in.
Execution after timeouts. Normally a calling card of Coach Smesko.
Already 9 have entered the game for Portland. That's what they do. Deep rotation. No player averages over 30 minutes per game, which is in contrast to the Dream. They have 4 players who average more than 30 minutes a contest. Jordan Canada, one of them. The Hezzy, the acceleration. She is fast.
Telling you, she is just so deceptive, right? Looked like she wanted to go away from the basket, and then the quick change of pace.
Step through move, Williams around the lane. Sarah Williams.
Watch Canada here. Just lulls her defender to sleep. The crossover, the change of pace, the lefty finish. That is sweet. And then Williams making herself a factor off the pick and roll, deep positioning, and the and one scoring through contact. Another rookie that's hooping in the paint.
Zika Kone gets called for the foul. A lot of players without a lot of WNBA experience shining on a Saturday afternoon. It's a 3-point game. Gray penetrates, fires corner, Kone 3, bullseye. Zika Kone in her 4th year.
As inside-out basketball. Gray getting a piece of the paint, drawing the defense, and then Kone confident in the corner.
And I love that breakdown you did at the top of the show. All the different ways the Dream can touch the paint to score. Speaking of scoring, that from outside the paint, Frida Booner.
And that's what Booner brings off the bench. I think instant scoring, looking to call her own number, can spread the floor.
22-year-old from Germany. Hits the second 3 of the game for Portland. Canada yo-yos, weaves, crosses, rises, and hits.
Uh-oh. Looking like that type of day for Jordan Canada. And the deflection on defense. She's locked in.
Got her hands on it. 3-on-3 the other way. Sets up Borlace. A loose ball foul underneath. It'll stay here with the Dream. Just had a big 3. Tomorrow, the big 3 drops in the City of Angels with the undefeated Dallas Power. They're looking to stay perfect. Catch all the action tomorrow right here on CBS and streaming on Paramount+. Frida Booner called for that most recent foul, her first. Nancy Lieberman, of course, the coach of Dallas in the big 3. Dream, top 5 in the league in pace. They'll play quickly. Late shot clock action here with Kone rolling, ball kicked. And Tahina Pow inserted into the game, delivering the pass.
I like that offense for Atlanta in that possession. Okot was posting up, didn't get it, got out, but then the roll happened for Kone, and that was also open.
They get into their actions to Dream so quickly. Multiple actions per possession. Borlace, the Australian dribble, drive down the lane, everything but the bucket. Kone can't get it.
And another block for Bridget Carlton.
Carlton with a couple of rejections. Tries the 3 on the other end, won't fall. And another loose ball foul. It was Kone who vacuumed, and Booner picks up her second. No Angel Reese, missing her first game this season, but still offensive rebounds are a factor for the Dream.
I mean, that block by Bridget Carlton, second one, great timing. It's the deflection on the ball, just not giving up on the possession.
How much, with Reese sitting there on the sidelines, does that hurt Atlanta's second chance opportunities?
I mean, it definitely, without having the leading rebounder in the league, it's a lot to make up for, but I think Okot and Kone are going to compete, and you already seeing the aggressiveness on the offensive boards. Kone soaring in after Okot missed the layup, and these two, their intention to get second chance opportunities is showing. Look, Kone just flies in. No one boxes her out. Straight attack into pressure in the basketball, and then smart of her to try to go up right away and draws a foul.
The foul's on Potch, her second. So it's not just one individual why this is the best offensive rebounding team in the league. And of course, Angel Reese, a big part of that, but you just saw the mentality of this team. It can be anybody crashing, including Kone.
Well, and especially for Portland, they're not a team that has a ton of size, and so you really do want to challenge them on the glass to see if you can impose your will against them to get the dream.
Largest lead in the early going, a football score on a Saturday, 21-14. Botch feeds the post. Great catch by Williams in traffic. Finds Carlton leader on a three. It drops. A rainbow finds the pot of gold.
She does not need much time to get it off. She catches and immediately can go up. And then, how about the defense from Carlton?
Great hands. Carlton's been a monster in the early going. That's an offensive. Wipe away the basket. Offensive foul on Potts, and that is number 3.
Some early foul trouble for the Fire, but Carlton, I'm telling you, the footwork is quick, the catch and the trigger is quick, and then good job by Borlase. Right there, accepted the contact, and that's an easy one for the refs to call.
Excellent positioning, and Atlanta with a 21-17 lead. Late first quarter from Gateway Center Arena.
Timeout Portland.
So I ran some numbers. You guys might want to consider moving.
Sing worse?
I doubt it.
These shall ease your grievous throat most readily.
Or maybe a saltwater gargle.
Sold. Congratulations, sir. That is a new record.
You realize a JPEG doesn't count as a financial plan, right?
Maybe. I mean, yes.
No.
PNC Bank believes a little boring advice goes a long way.
Portland took the timeout to challenge the most recent offensive foul.
Well, and it's Potch that drives right into the chest of Borlase. Goes up and finishes.
Looked like the defense was in legal guarding position, right?
Definitely.
And the elbow extended.
You don't have to be set. You just got to own that space and real estate first. What I didn't maybe see was like a lowering of the shoulder from Potch, which is normally how this is like an easy call. She kind of stays pretty parallel and just makes the contact. But I did feel like her left arm kind of goes a little bit of a chicken wing action.
Yep.
Into the chest of Borlase.
Nice. You can see the importance of that call because it would be the third on Nadia Potts. Granted, a reserve player, but plays 15 minutes per game off the bench.
To a no call, so successful challenge. The point interruption, the ball is still going in, so the Atlanta ball coming out.
All right, the explanation.
After review, the contact has been deemed marginal, and the call on the floor will be overturned to a no call. In the immediate aftermath of the play, at the time of the whistle, the shooter was in her upward shooting motion, therefore the basket will count and will resume play with Atlanta ball on the baseline.
So that's a big swing. You heard the explanation there.
Timeout and their ability to challenge once more.
From Isaac Barnett, the official. So no call, contact marginal. Since the ball went in, you count the basket for Portland. So that's a challenge that not only takes away a foul from Potts, it gains 2 points for Portland. Excellent job by Coach Sarama.
It's risky to use that in the first quarter, but like you talked about, would have been the third. And I think the key there is just the marginal contact.
So in a way, that's saying a little embellishment on the contact, too. Contact was marginal. Didn't warrant that.
You're a basketball player. You got to do a little bit of theater, too. Oh, good defense by Gustafson. That time didn't allow Ocott to bury her.
Long arms reach around to create the steal, and there's another bump and another whistle as Taya Oblak racing to the rim will shoot two.
And normally we see Atlanta in transition looking to ram it down a team's throat, but that time Oblak really consistent in trying to get to the rack, took what the defense gives her and draws a foul.
Oblak, a bright spot in the loss to the Aces. WNBA League Pass gives you a courtside seat every week. Stream live games from across the league all season long. Scan that QR code to subscribe now, $39.99 a year, and press play on the WNBA. So Black misses that second free throw. She had 11 points, made 3 threes in that loss to the Aces. Canada switches hands, elects to pass to the corner. Howard can't complete the three. Ooh. Oh, what a screen. They're going to call an offensive foul. Nice. You lean back. You saw that contact coming as Gustafson laid out Gray.
I tell you, I've had nightmares after getting hit with a blind screen, especially with a player the size of Gustafson here. And she kind of doesn't turn around, just sit still, but that's an easy 1-2 call. And again, just a lot of contact. Gray, though, saw it and accepts it. And one of the rules of emphasis this offseason that they highlighted is you have to give the defense a chance to avoid the screen, and there wasn't a chance at all for Gray to avoid that contact. Hillman, top of the yard three, back rim and off. Rebound snatched by Lake. Scarlett Lake, 22-year-old from France. Jump pass, but knocked down Hillman. And this is a 3-on-0 break. Okay, easy deuce. This is what Atlanta does. They frustrate you in the half court. They get deflections and they get easy looks in transition.
Gustafson for the answer from three. It's perfect.
Really nice find from Engsler. Gustafson, we know she can knock that down, the lefty shooter.
Good bounce back from Portland, down as many as 7. Active first, 5 ties, 5 lead changes. Canada again. Leaner, won't fall, gets it back. Hillman feeds. Howard thought about it. Sidestep three. Front rim and off. Rebound Portland. Shot clock, game clock nearly the same. They don't care. They want the lead. They get it with the leak out from Nadia Potts. It's an 11-2 run. Dream can hold for 1. Canada starts the offense with 6. Howard wants 3. Off right side. Chance at a board. No whistle. Until it went out of bounds and the horn sounds. So Portland down as many as 7 points in that first quarter. But they have the lead by 2 after 1.
It's the defense for the Dream. Naz Hillman getting in it and then getting an open layup in transition.
You're watching the WNBA on CBS, presented by AT&T.
Banks and Union to set, please.
Easy checkout. Are you using Paze? Of course. Paze checkout is offered by banks and credit unions. Huh. Banks and unions. That's catchy. You know what I love? With Paze, my cards are ready to use. It checks out.
Oh, it does check out.
Do you use Paze?
Big Paze guy.
Paze doesn't share your full card number at checkout.
It checks out.
Yeah.
Are we still rolling?
No. When you use the checkout offered by banks and credit unions, it checks out.
Well, when everything's bigger in Texas, feels like you wanna go real big too.
Yeah, Paige.
Asking all the big old questions, doing it all without a big to-do.
Let's go.
Looks like it's pickup day.
Oh, wow. Okay. Not a truck.
You can do it all your way.
Want to drive? CarMax.
Tools from Harbor Freight are doing hard work in real garages across America, like Nico's one-man shop in Illinois, where his Daytona Jack does all the heavy lifting, and his Hercules Impact Wrench and Icon Torque Wrench make quick work of tough jobs. Nico demands affordable tools that don't quit because he never quits. Harbor Freight, built for tool people.
Like me.
This weekend, get a free 5-gallon bucket when you spend $29.99 in store.
Get ready for back-to-back nights of WNBA action from the entertainment capital of the world. First, Las Vegas hosts the Mercury. Then, the Fever collide with the Aces. 2 massive matchups featuring some of the biggest names in the W. It's the WNBA coming up. Then, on NBC and Peacock.
NCIS fans,
She'll be back Tuesdays this fall.
With more NCIS.
I interrupted. Shut this down.
I like it.
Don't you go anywhere.
NCIS returns, part of CBS Premiere Week.
Portland with a lead as we start the second quarter. And moments ago, Tiffany with their center, Megan Gustafson.
Megan, we've seen this team push it and really get going in transition. What's working for you on that part of the game? Yeah, we kind of just wanted to play their own game against them. We knew that this was a really good transition team, and we kind of wanted to give them a taste of their own medicine. But credit to them, they've been running us as well. So it's just a game of runs, and we just got to sustain it. Thanks, Megan. Thank you.
And Ice, you talked about the importance for Gustafson and what she said, being able to have that track meet, take it right to the dream. You like to push the pace. And that's exactly the recipe so far for them to have the lead.
I mean, giving a team just a taste of their own medicine. And really, when you're a team that likes to score in transition a lot, you're not as focused on transition defense because normally, again, you're thinking about pushing the pace. So I like the intention that we saw in that first quarter for Portland. And how about their shot selection? To me, has been impressive. They are shooting 64% from the field and 44% from three.
One of those games where the offense have found a rhythm early, both sides. Different portions of that first quarter. Started the second. Carlton takes the three and rattles it down. So Portland, their largest lead of the game, they're up 5.
Just a little pick and pop action. Atlanta seemed to get confused defensively, and Carlton wide open, and then Ensler with the defense.
And she takes the three. Off the front of the rim. Now 5 for 11 from 3 are the Fire. Canada wastes no time up the floor as she draws the contact.
I mean, she pushes that ball every single time. Again, just pick and pop. Okot a little bit lost. Gray there on the close-up, but by that time it was too late. Cannot give Bridget Carlton that much time and space.
36% three-point shooter this season.
And this is a player who's had to generate a lot of her own shots this season. She talked about going off the bounce a little bit more, having to become more of a shot creator. But if Portland can generate wide open looks for Carlton where she's getting catch and shoot threes, that is a recipe for success on the road.
And Late's the type of player, right, that can create those catch and shoot threes.
1,000%. A willing passer, keeps her head up. Told us that in previous years playing overseas, she was more so playing the 2 role in scoring, and so she's mixing it now, trying to still figure out the balance between when to call her own number and when to set up teammates.
She's been calling her own number lately. She scored 18 or more in 4 of her last 6. Carlton triggers another off right side, and Hillman flies for the board.
Yeah, just the shot selection, though. I think Portland is generating really good looks. They have Atlanta in rotations.
See the Dream struggling from 3. Instead, Gray from 2. That's the second time she used the spin.
Yeah, that is her signature move. Does a nice job coming out of that spin and squaring her shoulders back up so she can finish her shot.
Yeah, most people would have trouble locating the rim. Nevertheless, even shooting the ball. Great pick and roll basketball as Emily Ensler pays it off.
Yeah, the contributions right now coming from Gustafson and Ensler are really good for the Fire. Talk about fire!
Alicia Gray, just the second 3 for Atlanta. She has 9.
Yeah, she's cooking. Doing it in the mid-range and then knocking down a 3.
Lob up top. Gustafson catches amongst 3. Hits the ground hard. No whistle.
3 players there collapse on Gustafson.
Hillman has added that 3-point shot to her game, but it's Canada who takes. Hillman chases. Late secures. Flies it up the floor. Does Gustafson like the lobs or what? That time, even too tall for her.
That was a good idea, but a little too much mustard on the pass. But the jab step and then the spin like you talked about, squaring her shoulders back up, and then that lefty midi shot is smooth, is Alicia Gray. And then Gustafson here. What a catch. But defense better. I thought that was clean. Thought she needed to be more composed around the defense.
Officials agreed. Canada blinding crossover. Muscles it to the rim. And it falls falls right through Atlanta back in front.
That's the danger of trying to guard Jordan Canada full court and ball pressuring her as she can just blow right by you.
8 of the last 10 scored by the Dream. Late way off. Carlton saves. Booner wants it. Gets it.
The best time to shoot a three is on an offensive rebound because the defense is scrambled. And Booner knocked down a couple of those.
Larger role for Ida Booner. No Sarah Ashley Barker for Portland in this game. Not with the team for this contest. They'll have her back shortly. But without her, more opportunities for Booner. Black. We've seen Williams. We've seen Samuelson. First, they've gone deep already. 10 have entered the game for Portland, including Holly Winterburn. Little used, but more over the last few games. Late inside off the back of the rim. And Sika Kone scoops up the rebound.
Feels like Lade is a bit frustrated in this first half. Maybe not getting the buckets that she wants to go in. And then defensively, she's had a tough assignment there. As Alicia Gray is in double figures.
Right now can't be stopped. 11 points. First in this game to clear double digits. Carlton with 2 around her. Doesn't care, but it's off the front rim. How about that battle for a rebound? It'll stay on this end. They say Kone pushed off. Crowd does not like it. Jordan Canada flying up and down the floor.
She's got 9 points in this one and just a coast-to-coast guard. No one stops the basketball. She's going to force the issue and get a high percentage look. That was an and one. And then here, just toying with the defense in the pick and roll. Rejects it, then comes back. The midi. She has looked so good as the PG for the Dream.
Let's check in with Tiff.
Jordan talked to us about having to be aggressive on both sides of the ball. And one of the words she used, I know you love it, was surgical striking, right? And when she knows when to attack.
Surgical with it, she is. I mean, just about reading the defense. And when you're so good on the ball, you've got good handles, you can always force the defense to be wrong if you know how to navigate.
Surgical striking, that almost sounds like a soccer term. I know Tiff knows a thing or two about soccer over there. This has been a fun one, up and down. Portland with the lead, 35-33. Dream ended their losing streak last time out. Portland's lost 4 of 5. Who can have those good feelings as the All-Star break is coming up?
What should I eat? Will this food spike my sugar levels?
The Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensor tracks your glucose in real time. Libre Assist can help guide food choices. This is progress. Try for free at freestylelibre.us.
Oi.
Hello, I've got a delivery. I'm gonna leave this here! They're busy.
A new season of Sheriff Country is coming your way.
Action!
You won't want to miss a moment. My mom is alive.
Sheriff Country returns, part of CBS Premiere Week. Catch up anytime on Paramount Plus.
Ready to run it back, Brooklyn?
Try and stop me, Beantown.
Did you hear the news? Boston Blue is coming back this fall.
Can't wait to see you there.
Boston Blue returns Friday, October 9th, part of CBS Premiere Week.
Next weekend, join CBS Sports on the pitch. Double Dose and WSL. First up, Lindsay Heaps making her debut for Denver. They host Portland, followed by Bay FC, squaring off with North Carolina. Coverage begins 2 Eastern on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. First of double figures in this game is Gray.
She's been living in the mid-range here, just playing with the defense, the spin, gets to her spot, pulls up. Gonna see that spin again, squaring her shoulders to finish, and then on the trail action, knocking down the outside shot. And you talk about Jordan Canada having 5 assists, you talk about Alicia Gray in double figures. These two right now really commanding the offense for the Dream.
All right, so I could spin like that right now in my chair, and then I wouldn't know which way the court was. I just heard the tightness of that spin and her ability to locate.
I think it's the glasses that gets her back coordinated.
That's what I'm missing.
The spin looks way cooler with the glasses.
I knew it was something. Aggressive trap on Sakina Pau, reserve guard, in off the bench for Atlanta. They get the bucket to tie it up at 35 with Izzy Borlace.
And Carl Smesko threw 2 hands in the air. Seemed like he was happy from that take from Borlace.
Black, she's a reserve guard on the other side. Sets up the rolling Williams.
Williams finished her college career at UConn. Really developed a post-game presence there.
Before that, a standout 2 times All-Big Ten at Wisconsin. Halfway through the second quarter, strength on the baseline. Sika Kone didn't take no for an answer.
A muscle take from Kone.
Black tiptoes into the black paint and draws the contact and the foul on Hillman.
Sika Kone here. Watch how she rips through, attacks the baseline. Little contact to get Williams out of her way and then squares up and finishes. That is a nice take.
It's one of those things, right, Ice, when a big player like Angel Reese out of the lineup, it gives an opportunity for someone like Kone to show what she can do.
1,000%, and just getting more minutes, getting more comfortable.
Booner Rainbow.
And that was her first miss of the day because she's been money off the bench.
Yeah, Portland shooting 54%, 46% for the Dream. God, great steps in traffic, but it bounced off the back of the rim.
You want to convert those layups, you do all the work to get there.
Kicked by Okot out of bounds. What has impressed you the most about Okot early in her first season?
Great question. I think it's 2 things. One, the work that she does before she gets the basketball, which is how she gets a lot of those low post deep catches. And then 2, I think, is just her poise. I don't feel like she looks sped up. I feel like defensively, she's willing to guard 1 through 5. She takes pride in that side of the basketball. I mean, this is a product of Dawn Staley, so she creates some of the best post players in our game.
No question. Elliot Nye into the game for the Dream. Just her 12th game this season. Carlton pick a top 3 bullseye for Bridget.
I'm telling you, these are elite looks for Bridget Carlton. If you're playing Portland, you know you don't want Carlton to get comfortable from 3, to get catch and shoot open looks, and she's gotten a few of those in this first half.
3 to be exact. Canada, another hesitation, then acceleration. Natchez underneath the basket. A line drive, top of the arc from 9, no. And a rebound settles out of bounds, belongs to Portland.
Yeah, just pick and pop. That is a wide open look for Bridget Carlton. She can knock 10 out of 10 of those down if you give it to her, especially in rhythm. And they've done a good job at setting that screen at the top of the key, so when she pops, it's kind of making that defender that's lower make a decision.
Black into the lane and lays it in, and that's what we were talking about at practice, watching the Dream defensive communication. They were worried about those perimeter screens and letting somebody get loose like Carlton.
Especially the ball screen defense, and it's not just about when it's the traditional guard and post player. Portland is setting guard-to-guard screens and popping off of those and getting open looks.
Ball fake. What a move inside by Kone, but that's the second time a Dream big had a great move, but could not finish the hoop. As we take a look at the CarMax player spotlight, and today we are highlighting the player who was just checking back in, Megan Gustafson. who came into this game 13 shy of 1,000, now down to 5 away from reaching that milestone for her career. Defending here against Okot. Twin Towers going head-to-head. Okot wins that matchup.
Again, deep post catch. By that time, you feel like if you're Gustafson, you're just buried. You just want to play solid defense. No need to commit the foul.
Under 3 to go in quarter 2. Carlton whips. Gustafson takes and hits right in front of her own bench. And the Fire have a 6-point lead.
Yeah, her versatility really makes her a lovely fit on this team.
Can shoot the 3, can roll to the rim, and Coach Ramos said getting better on defense as well. Inside of reach, Hillman. She will head to the free throw line coming up.
Portland Fire on the road, getting high percentage looks. Gustafson, the lefty sniper in the corner. We'll be right back.
People think it's like you're good at something. Or you're not. But really, you set a goal and you show up. Everybody's day one looks different. And every day is day one. But if you wait to feel ready, you're never gonna start. You let yourself be bad at it. And then you look up one day, and you're like, oh, I can do this now. So start somewhere. Start anywhere. Just start how you can.
Not all kids become goats. Are you kidding me? Because goats aren't just born, they're raised. We teach them to stay hungry. Right through the chest. Get loud. Build others up, even if it means knocking them down. Took her breath away. To stay confident and stay humble. Sometimes. Because that all-time part of greatest of all time, it includes the future.
Excuse me. Who's that?
Online data tracker. Follows me everywhere I browse.
Coming up on the Deloitte halftime reports, great to see Haley Sutton leading the crew with Lisa Leslie and Debbie Antonelli. They'll break down the first half of this one. Highlights from around the WNBA coming up on the Deloitte halftime report. There's Renee Montgomery, familiar with that studio, hanging out here in Atlanta's Carla Lake setting up teammates.
Yeah, I mean, these are all off the pick and roll action. She can make the hook pass to the pop. She can make the drop pass to the roller. And then this one I like the best, the over the top. Nice and lofty, nice and soft so your big can catch and finish. We highlighted her in the open because she's responsible for a lot of the scoring for Portland. Again, we showed assists, but she can also call her own number as well.
And Tiff, you have more.
We talked to Carla specifically about her assist game. It's something that she really worked to improve upon. And you know who's helped her a ton? It's been Taya Oblak. She said that she has helped her during games and even at practice, letting her know where to see the open lane and trying to dish that ball out. She's just been a really great mentor to her. Ice, you probably had teammates like that yourself.
Man, veteran experience, Tiff, is so important. And two players that have played at high levels overseas, now here in the W on expansion teams. But Oblak, someone that is highly regarded as one of the best point guards overseas. Her first year in the W, and absolutely right. You're young, you want to learn, you want someone to learn from. Who better than the 35-year-old rookie?
To your point, Oblak, she's been playing professionally for close to 20 years at this point. In fact, she played against the Portland GM, Vanya Chernievich, back in the day. So the connection goes a long way. A veteran that you can learn a lot from. Rejected! Ocott says no.
This is what this young talent brings, the physicality, but being a brick wall defensively. Just meets her right up top. Ocott. Okay. Good defense there.
Ocott. Oh, man. That was a block and a half. Carlton off the inbound from the corner, nails another one. That's her 4-3 of this first half and the largest lead for Portland.
And folks may not understand, but that is a tough shot to make. It's off tempo. You catch, you shot fake, you don't use a dribble, you don't move your feet, and then you go right back up into your shot.
So, Ice, how about that? You have Carlton with 4 threes, Howard who has the ball without a 3, but she has a bounce pass and a great assist to set up Hillman.
I feel like in a game in which you don't have Angel Reese, it could be an opportunity for Naz Hillman to take a bit more shots and for her to also use her defensive prowess.
Heat check, no. Dream on the run. Gray, eyes up. Howard, you know she wants to take it. Ocott is doubled. Maneuvers around it. Medina, Ocott! How do you do?
The poise. It's the poise. She sees the double, doesn't react, takes her time and finishes.
Oozing with potential. Standing at 6'6". Involved in that action. Gustafson, the ricochet 3. Gray skies for the board. Dream down 4 without numbers. Doesn't matter. Gray bullies.
Tough shot. Tough shot. Well defended from Carlton.
Late. Whistle. Late has 8 assists. Alicia Gray picks up that foul, her second.
Watch this work in the paint from Medina Ocott. Sees the double, doesn't panic, just pivots, and then goes to the other side of the basket, steps in between the defense to finish. That is just beautiful post work. And I want to shout out assistant coach Brandy Poole for the Atlanta Dream, someone that I've loved talking to as I've been covering this league. I know she works with post players, and I just love what we're seeing from Ocott here today.
More room in this game, too. Kone comes in for Ocott. It's hard to believe that Ocott's only been playing basketball for about 6 years at this point. She has the skill set of a veteran. She's only been playing the sport for 6 years. Turnover. That was a problem these teams' first meeting back in May. 10 seconds separating the two clocks. Canada wants it. Has Late on skates. Corner triple. Kone, no. Fire. They'll hold for 1.
Would love to see pick and pop action here. Maybe get Carlton a good touch.
Late has 8 dimes. Step back, takes one herself and gets fouled before the horn. The officials will take a look to make sure. Well, that was great footwork on the step back attempt by Carla Late. And she is likely to have 3 free throws before the end of the half.
Yeah, Late here over Sika Kone, who's 6'3", hands up. You're right on the step back.
Easily a foul before the expiration of the first half. So they'll take a quick look.
Players under review to determine if the foul is prior to zeros on the clock.
Yeah, that one shouldn't take long. And Late, confident with this step back. And it's one of the things that Carla Late has highlighted, the improvement of her game from last year with Golden State, where she only shot 17% from 3. She said she was terrible from downtown, but no longer overthinking those shots, and that's the biggest difference.
I mean, and she's on the ball so much more now, too, just building that comfortability. She reminds me a lot of Sue Bird. Maybe it's the ponytail and the fact that she's a point guard, plays with flair. We already highlighted her assists here. You're right, really nice footwork on the step back.
After review, game clock will be set to 0.6 at the time of the illegal contact. We'll resume play with 3 free throws for Lady. Thank you.
giving you a chance to enjoy the vibe of a game here in Atlanta. It's different here. They confirm 0.6 left on the clock in this first half. Yeah, the 6th largest metro area in the country. A building that holds 4,000. It's a cozy environment. DJ plays the jams. The crowd gets involved with the tunes. It really is a flow state in Atlanta.
It's a good time here. Tell you what, that foul, maybe not something that Kone wanted to commit, obviously, with clock winding down, and you put late on the free throw line and the chance for Portland to extend this lead. They've had a good first half, though. I thought that they got punched in the mouth first early, and Atlanta came out strong, but they had a very nice response and have done a better job of cleaning up those turnovers, making sure they get the shots that they want.
And Ice, this is an example of late controlling a half without even making a field goal.
Yep. Certainly.
3 free throws there. That ends the first 20 minutes. Portland, remember, they were down 7 early, and they've had a lot go against them as of late. Great fight on the road, where they're just 3-7 to build a 7-point lead at the half. You have the 8 helpers from the lead guard late, go along with 4 points. Carlton and Gustafson in double figures. Let's check in with Tim.
Coach, you've got Bridget kind of lighting up from long range, and then you've got Carla dishing it out. What's work with the spacing offensively?
Yeah, I'm really happy with that first half of basketball. I thought spacing-wise, we did a really good job getting to the spacings we wanted and bringing the right people into the actions. So I felt our ghost screens were really effective, and then I think we can do a little bit better just punishing the switches, but we'll tidy that up during the halftime.
And the transition game for you all, what's impressed you about that and the speed?
Yeah, I think much better just containing them. You know, a huge part of this game was they're the number 1 team in transition, so we want to force them to play in the half court, and I think we've done a great job trying to slow them down and make sure that's happening, and then we get our defense set.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Sarama, who has said all year, if we're doing things the same as all the other teams as an expansion team, we're doing things wrong. Well, they're doing things right in the first half. Coming up next is their late halftime report. Portland leads. You're watching the WNBA on CBS, presented by AT&T.
Hey, Buzz! How's my favorite Space Ranger?
Ah, just protecting the universe from the evil Emperor Zurg. Oh, it's Jesse. Gotta go. Talk to you soon, Woody. Hi, Jesse.
Howdy, Buzz! Just calling to say you're there.
Buddy? Have you seen my phone? Oh.
AT&T, the trusted network connecting friends, family, and toys.
That was amazing!
Hey.
See Disney and Pixar's Toy Story 5, now playing in theaters rated PG.
Honey, come here.
What's he doing?
Well, you know how Geico did all the home insurance shopping and saved us 20% when we switched? Now the Gecko is saving us a call to the plumber.
Here was your problem.
Oh, my earring.
That said, I don't like the look of your pivot rod.
Pivot rod.
And your clevis strap is on its last leg.
Strap.
I brought some spare parts, so I'll go ahead and just take care of that for you. Toodaloo.
Hey, don't get lost down there.
Did you follow that?
Nope.
It feels good to dive into savings.
Not at all.
It feels good to Geico.
Surprise, the king is back! We gotta fight!
I call my style skate to the party.
Can't go wrong with Nike slides. Gotta show off the muscles. You gotta show a little bit of the thigh.
Get 5% off every day when you use your My Academy Rewards MasterCard at Academy.
Progress is always the goal. Game recognizes game. The summer of Audi is here. Get exceptional offers at your local Audi dealer during the Summer of Audi sales event.
With Panera's new Mix and Match value menu, 2 or more faves are just $4.99 each.
My very own special deal, Fuji Apple Chicken Caesar. How did you guys know my favorites?
Oh, the menu is for everyone.
I love that. Panera's Mix and Match value menu, now with the Chicken Caesar salad stuffer.
Imagine you are him. You need a kidney transplant, and nobody you know is a match. But your Houston Methodist transplant team combines elite surgical expertise and advanced technology with a groundbreaking kidney swap chain, using multiple donors to find your match and save multiple lives with one team. That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it. For you, Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
Start ready and make the move to KHOU 11 Morning News.
This is the WNBA Halftime Report, presented by Deloitte.
Well, after a back-and-forth affair, it is Portland separating in Atlanta. The Fire leading the Dream 51-44. Welcome into our Studio 43. Haley Sutton, happy to be joined by the Hall of Famers Lisa Leslie and Debbie Antonelli. Ladies, we spent so much time talking about this game. It was back and forth for a while, and there were some things we were paying attention to. No Angel Reese. So, Lisa, I want to pick up the conversation right now with Atlanta. Trailing at the half, what did you see as the difference there for Atlanta?
Well, Haley, I always got some good news and I got some bad news. The bad news is Ryan Howard has not scored a bucket. They are only down by 7 points. But, you know, when I look at that, I'm also wondering, how are they behind? Because points in the paint, they're winning 30-18. But it has been offense by committee. I think they found ways with Medina Okot starting out. She's tried to establish herself, the big girl on the inside. And then we know Alicia Gray sometimes becomes a facilitator. And then let me just tell you, Sika Kone, come on. When you get an opportunity and get some minutes, she's taking full advantage of that. We already know what Jordan Canada can do. And I just like overall, everybody stepped up. Alicia Grace had to go one-on-one, a few at times too many to me. But you got to give Portland credit because they have taken them out of their offense in some way. It's not as smooth as you would like it to be, and that's because of Portland's defense.
Well, Portland has given up too many straight line drives. Let me say that right away. They got to fix that. Usually they're in the gap and gap heavy, and they know personnel very well. The second thing is Carla Late has turned the ball over in the first quarter, stopped turning it over. When Atlanta had their lead, it was live ball turnovers, layups on the other end for Atlanta. Carla Late is one of the most unheralded point guards in the WNBA. She's a ball dominant, controls the game, and she gets off of actions into the paint. That was get into a ball screen. This is right here, early action, quick hitter, splits the double, and then the nice feed inside, playing inside out. To your point, Lisa, about the points in the paint for Atlanta is countered by the three ball by Bridget Carlton, who has 4 in the first half, 4 of their 9.
And we talked about Bridget Carlton kind of struggling to get going there, and then she exploded from 3. I will mention that Late has 4 points in that first half. 3 of them came in the foul on the last moment there. What else have you guys liked about this first half?
Well, I think overall, you got to just look at the pace. I think the pace has really been on the side of Atlanta. They're really doing a good job of running the ball, but you also have to give Portland credit. They've been running the ball, but what I like about them is they make the extra pass, moving the ball around. We've seen Atlanta's defense has had to switch quite a bit, where you see Okot being that third person, rotating out to a shooter a little bit late, getting 3-point shots made in front of them. So I think overall, try to stay home a little bit more defensively for Atlanta. And then I think Portland just continue to do what you do.
16 assists on 18 made baskets by Portland.
All right. Plenty more to talk about here on the Halftime Show. Going to step away for a quick timeout. Check out who's courtside for us in Atlanta. Our teammate, Renee Montgomery. Her dream with some work to do, though. More from the Deloitte Halftime Report after this.
She's so excited.
Get ready for back-to-back nights of WNBA action from the entertainment capital of the world. First, Las Vegas hosts the Mercury. Then, the Fever collide with the Aces. 2 massive matchups featuring some of the biggest names in the W. It's the WNBA coming up. Then, on NBC and Peacock.
Banks and Union to set, please.
Easy checkout. Are you using Pace? Of course. Pace checkout is offered by banks and credit unions. Huh. Banks and unions. That's catchy. You know what I love? With Pace, my cards are ready to use. It checks out.
Oh, it does check out.
Do you use Pace?
Big Pace guy.
Pace doesn't share your full card number at checkout.
It checks out.
Yeah.
Are we still rolling?
No. When you use the checkout offered by banks and credit unions, it checks out.
T-Mobile has the best network. That's why there's no better place to get iPhone 17 Pro on them.
Hold on. Is this big enough? We should have music, lights, banners. I mean, you got
feel it. Get the most powerful iPhone ever on the best network. I sure dance.
This is big. At T-Mobile, get the incredible iPhone 17 Pro on us on the best network.
I'm gonna do a flip. Nailed it.
I've heard stories about the Duttons.
The fact that you're doing this tells me you haven't heard them all.
No one escapes unscathed from death and violence. That's a Dutton way.
Earlier today, the Liberty visiting the Lynx. We picked this up in the second quarter. Final seconds of the first half. Olivia Miles, looking every bit of the Rookie of the Year, drains the three from deep. Lynx led 42-32.
Third quarter, Lynx up 51-39. Natasha Howard, sinking a three. Go ahead, big girl.
Liberty trying to stay in this one. Welcome back, Sabrina Ionescu, trying to get into a groove. The hoop and the harm is good there.
Guards close games. That's Kayla McBride. I'm going to start calling her the closer. What a big game she had. 25 points on 5 made threes.
So the Lynx hold on to win that one 90-85. It certainly makes our standings just a little bit interesting. Wow. The Lynx now in sole possession of first place. There are 4 games separating 1 through 7, though. Interesting, though, where you see the Liberty sitting right now, the 7th seed there. Back to our game, though, between Atlanta and Portland. Lisa, we talked about Atlanta and Ryan getting going. Obviously, you need that shooting to be better, right, in the second half?
Well, you definitely want the shooting to be better. When you look at them, they're 2 for 13. More bad news from three-point range. But I still think that you have to be positive when you think about Atlanta, just because one thing is that they're 2 for 13 from 3, which gives a lot of credit to Portland's defense, right, running them off. But you also got to think Ryan Howard has not scored. So there's still room for improvement here. That number can go up. And this is what you need to know about basketball. It is a game of runs. When there are some of your all-stars don't have their best games, other people step up. And I think Atlanta's doing a really good job just as a team finding ways to get buckets.
Atlanta's got to guard the three-point line a little bit better. And they've got to get to the second side offensively. They've been going a lot of isolation one-on-one, and they're not able to get all the way into the paint. Alicia Gray can. They got to move the ball a little bit better. I think the way this game is going, to your point, this is going down to the last possession, so situations are going to matter, not just ATOs offensively, but ATOs defensively, and what Portland does to continue to be disruptive with Atlanta's offense.
So, another point you made, Debbie, was just being more aggressive. I think Ryan Howard, stop settling for outsides, get to the basket. She also is another player who can really get to the rim. I would recommend whenever you struggle from the outside, be more aggressive, get to the foul line. That can really change the trajectory of the individual's game as well as the team.
Yeah, Ryan Howard, by the way, her first scoreless half of the season. So obviously she's got to get it going. That's going to do it for us. The second half coming up between Portland and our other team in Atlanta. Wow, that just completely left my head. Portland and Atlanta. We'll be back.
I got you. Don't worry. I got you.
I was going to say Minnesota.
Thank you for watching the WNBA Halftime Report. Presented by Deloitte. This is what progress looks like. Working with Deloitte,
that looks great.
The WNBA is taking your fan experience to the next level. Launching new business strategies that are nothing but net.
Wow. So we ready for a tour? Let's go.
And from where we stand, things are just getting started. See how Deloitte helps the WNBA thrive. Deloitte, together makes progress.
With my new phone company, Menace Mobile, our pricing structure will be so confusing, it can only be described as evil.
That isn't evil. It's just typical phone company stuff. And besides, people just switch to Verizon.
With their new Simplicity plan, there's just one plan and one price.
What now?
And it's only $30 for a single line.
$30! So you're all choosing Verizon. Traitors!
Introducing the Simplicity plan, $30 for a single line.
Can you hear me now?
With the Whirlpool Easy Reach Zone, everything is within reach.
Nice. Buckets.
Whoa, Jalen Brunson?
With next day delivery on hundreds of appliances,
I love the fridge.
Our best lineup is here. Lowe's.
Watch an all-new season of Elsbeth on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
Hey, my daughter got Camper of the Week.
Wow, that's a big deal. We got a big deal too. Right, Mom?
Okay. See that brand new Hyundai Santa Fe over there? We only paid.
Listen to that.
Nice. Enjoy your new car.
Feels so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get up to $3,000 total savings or lease a Hyundai Palisade for $429 a month. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
Welcome to the home of endless possibilities. With the Flex Your Credits electricity plan, your 2 highest use days are free every week. And with $200 in bill credits, your dreams are closer than you think. Reliant, official energy provider of the Houston Astros.
It's Halloween time, and Minnie's begun to brew up delights and spine-tingling fun. Tricks and treats at every corner to be seen. Frightful fun for the whole family at the happiest Halloween.
Your news, your way. Download the KHOU 11 Plus app.
The WNBA on CBS Sports is sponsored by Deloitte, proud sponsor of the WNBA. And by Geico. Great savings, great service, short message. You're welcome. I like turtles. That's the Georgia Aquarium. As we take a look at the first half stats, they're brought to you by Deloitte. Dream struggling from 3. Portland ignited in that first half. Dream doing their magic inside. Moments ago, Tiffany with Dream coach Carl Semesco.
Coach, we talked a lot with you about the defense and trying to get this team to be more aggressive in that aspect. What can you see or try to clean up when it comes to the transition defense?
Yeah, I think the big thing is that, we've got separated from shooters way too many times. We've given up too many threes in the first half. We got to make them at least put pressure on the rim and make them score over us rather than overhelp and give up open threes.
And with Okot, what does her presence do when she's on the floor?
Well, I mean, she's a handful inside. Now they're stretching her out defensively, so there's a trade-off in each direction right now.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
And it's the part of the year where the Dream, a little bit more adversity. They had that great start to the year, but recently coming off their 5-game losing streak.
Yeah, they're trying to figure it out and do it on the fly here as we get closer to the All-Star break. But I couldn't agree with Coach Mesco more. I mean, they're getting separated from shooters. Portland is 9 of 20. That's 45%. And like I've talked about a ton in the first half, just generating high percentage looks. So I think in the second half, there are a couple of adjustments that you need to see from Atlanta. One is more intentionality to guard the 3 and to run Portland off the line. And then 2 is to get Ryan Howard involved. Only 3 shot attempts in the first half, 0 points. They've got to get Howard scoring the basketball.
Again, with no Angel Reese in this game for Atlanta, missing her 15 points and close to 12 rebounds per game. Meanwhile, Carla Late, she's one of the best in the W at getting to the line. She's 4th in the league in free throws made, 111 coming in. This is the largest lead of the game for Portland. The crowd's still trying to get hyped up from what was a halftime performance by Montel Jordan, who really got this crowd energized. Montel Jordan telling everybody, this is how we do it. Dream trying to tell the crowd the same thing. This is how we do it. McGray off the front of the rim. Rebound underneath. Okot hits it. Off the ricochet. Howard set it up.
Huge hustle play from Okot. Did not accept the box out. And then the 2.
You were jamming out to Montel Jordan a little bit.
I was.
Late. Got it. That is her first field goal.
Yeah, and that may be the ignition to get her going.
Howard, can she get loose? Bounce pass, Canada, another bounce. Great feed to the roller. Nas Hillman deposits 2 more.
Hillman is a really nice roller. She understands angles very well, and Canada found her.
Late fending off the defense. Axler whips into the lane, and Gustafson there for 2 more.
Gustafson caught the rookie slipping. Okot looking at the basketball and not her man.
Okot takes the 3. Now the Fire They have 17 assists on their 20 made field goals. And that time it's a turnover. Gustafson throws it away. Barely caught it. Hillman steps into a three. That can iron it off. Okot bullies. Okot. Oh, yeah.
And Tina Okot providing the inside presence, the muscle right now for the Dream. See here, off the offensive rebound, catches, and then barrels in there. One dribble, takes the contact. Love the touch as well, and team loves it.
You see all the different celebrations. You see it too small. You see a Y in the arm.
Got the flex going.
Variety, spice of life. Okot completes the three-point play. 15 in this game.
She's hooping.
You need it without Reese.
Doing it efficiently.
Of course, Howard's still scoreless, but she can still play defense. One of the best at taking the ball away. Leads the league in steals.
I mean, she's had a quiet game so far, but that may be one way for her to just pick up her energy a little bit. And woo, late catches an elbow from Hillman on the post.
Her second foul.
Yeah, and it's that left elbow. Makes just direct contact to the face of Late. And Hillman being physical, Late trying to get around.
The officials will take a look. Ball on the floor is under review for a potential upgrade to a flagrant foul.
You know, but nice whenever you get that elbow involved up high, this is what you're going to get. The officials to take a look.
Here it's that left elbow. And there's no wind up. I don't see anything that looks malicious there. I think Hillman trying to hold her off and just makes contact.
One of those where size mismatch. Her head was by her elbow.
Yep.
One of those when you have two different size players.
And Hillman is doing, exactly what she's supposed to do, right? You want to show your numbers, show the front of your chest, post up big, have both arms that are out.
After review, ball on the floor stands as a common foul. Game clock will be set to 7:46 at the time of the illegal contact. Thank you.
Great to hear from Isaac once more. And no surprise there, common foul.
Yeah, no surprise. Just a tough post up, and Late got caught on the wrong side of it.
So second on Hillman. Or she had that game off back on the 27th of June for rest. And then Hillman came off the bench the next two games, just really to manage her minutes. And then she's back in the starting lineup for a couple of games. On the flip side for Howard, still scoreless. One of the three All-Stars for the Atlanta Dream. Fifth time in their team history that they've had three All-Stars. Howard, Gray, and Reese. Late cut off. Angsler by the elbow. Big high dribble as she muscles inside. Fade away around the rim and in.
It's that New York City toughness from M. Good post up, a little bit of bump.
Howard breaks the steal finally from distance. Her first 3 points.
Needed it. She is a three-point corner specialist.
Three-pointer, 438 in her career. And here come the Dream. Jansen cut it to a one-possession game. Back-to-back splash. There's the All-Star.
Ryan Miller fixes his hair. Doesn't know why he picked such an ugly shirt, but knows he can do more with his money. Ryan opens his Fidelity app, sees his opportunity, and takes it.
Ryan sets his investments to automatic.
That was easier than I thought.
It's a good shirt.
Really?
It's like flowers, but also a cow.
Not sure that helps.
Start investing with no account minimums. Talk about easier investing.
CIDP is no walk in the park.
That's true.
But I take Vivgard Hytrulo self-injection.
Same. It's the first major innovation in CIDP treatment in over 30 years.
Vivgard Hytrulo has been proven to significantly reduce the risk of symptoms getting worse.
And I can treat my CIDP with 1 weekly self-injection.
Don't use if allergic to the ingredients. It can increase risk of infection and serious allergic infusion or injection-related reactions. Get help right away if you have rash, hives, swelling of the face, lips, throat, or tongue, breathing problems, low blood pressure, or fainting. Tell your doctor if you have infection or fever, high blood pressure, chills, or shivering, chest, stomach, or back pain, vaccinations, allergies, or kidney problems. Most common side effects include respiratory and urinary tract infections, headache, and injection site reactions.
I'm hitting putts with my pals.
I'm hitting the road with my number one.
That's how we live vividly with Vivgard Hytrulo.
Ask your neurologist about Vivgard Hytrulo for self-injection.
All right, Chewy. I have some other questions. Why do you hate the bath? That's why. When's your next flea and tick delivery? It's tomorrow. See? Good boy. Can we get some sleep during fireworks season?
We got you.
Thanks.
For food, meds, and expert care. For life with pets, there's Chewy.
Coming CBS Premiere Week.
Ready?
LL Cool J.
NCIS takes NYC.
Scott Conn.
NCIS New York premieres this fall on CBS. We will see you there.
NCIS New York. New series Tuesday, October 6th. Part of CBS Premiere Week.
This year, the WNBA celebrating its 30th season. And today we take a look at all the players who have tied the single-game record for threes made. And you see 3 of those 9 made threes in a game happened this year. Marina Mabrey did it twice in a week span. And of course, Ryan Howard's done it twice as well. One of the most prolific three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Youngest to reach 200, fastest to reach 400 made threes. And she's done the 9 3-point mark twice. It took her a while to get going, Ice, but she is cold now.
She's a player that can score in bunches, and so this team, she knocks down one, they get it right back to her on the next possession, and now Ryan Howard has entered the chat.
2 for 5 from 3. She was 0 for 3 from distance in the first half. Whistle and a foul on this end. Carlton was saying she was shooting. Don't think the officials are going to grant her that one.
Yeah, she's acting like she was getting into the motion. And that's what Coach Saram, I believe, is also arguing.
She was turning.
I think so. It was close. I think so. She's definitely in shooting motion.
She was ready to fire.
It hadn't gotten up yet, but yes.
Canada pressuring late. Portland's lead trimmed to 2. Shot clock under 5. Late shot clock. She likes shots before buzzers. Makes it, but doesn't get it off in time.
Well, and she was harassed on that possession. It started with Canada, and then once Gray switched onto her, I mean, she's just taking away everything, staying between her and the basket. The move at the end was nice, but probably 0.3 seconds off.
You got your stopwatch out.
Just a guess.
Howard finds the rolling Hillman. That gravity once you've drawn a couple of threes. And Hillman makes the defense pay. We're tied at 59. And a chance for one more.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the offensive adjustments right now for Atlanta. Off the screen, good pass by Howard. That's a fantastic catch by Naz Hillman. And then the catch, the finish, and the emotion from Naz Hillman. And let me tell you one thing about Naz that I have come to know over my time covering the Dream is she is the glue player for this team. She is the emotional leader. She is the one that keeps everybody connected and together on the same page. I've heard multiple players over the years say that they stayed in Atlanta because they wanted to be a teammate to Naz. A fantastic person, and obviously a good hooper.
First lead since it was 31-30. And she has that same mentality, Ice, no matter when she's starting or coming off the bench, consistent. There's a foul on the far side. Ball will stay here. One house, 24/7 surveillance, zero trust. Expect the unexpected on a new Big Brother tomorrow at 8/7 Central on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. Alicia Gray, that last foul is her third. Winterburn tiptoes into the paint. Williams.
I thought she should have went for a layup.
There was nobody around. She had her back to the basket, but she gets a layup anyway. Ice, just be patient.
I stand corrected. Absolutely right. And she does a really good job at just moving without the basketball, making herself available.
Oh, a physical battle on the sideline right in front of the Portland bench. Williams got caught up high. She's selling it to her bench. There's a foul on Williams.
It was the face of Sylvia Fowles on the sideline. That's got me chuckling. But she makes a play on the ball. I mean, a play on the ball.
It was more of a, I can't believe it. Hand to the mouth.
Now, as a player, we never foul. Refs are always wrong.
There's never been an accepted call, universal, 100%. Sarah Williams, another foul. So back-to-back fouls on the reserve big.
Yeah, Borlay's turning the corner. Already has finished a layup in this game. Gets herself to the free throw line.
So Izzy Borlays, who had a start a couple of games ago against Golden State. That was her first start of the year. Now back into her familiar bench role. 21 years old. She was the 20th pick in the 2024 draft, but decided to stay in Australia. Played in the WNBA and was the MVP in the most recent season. Now taking her talents to the WNBA. 14 in the last 18 scored by the Dream. That one deflected out of bounds. Last touch by the Dream. Although Atlanta disagrees. Officials will come together here and make sure.
Oh, yeah. Borlays definitely touches that. Question is there a deflection after that?
Keep it here. Yeah, you had the initial deflection, and then whether it touched another hand before it hit the end line. Doesn't look like it. Just over 5 to go in the third and a bump on Canada. Man, she is a relentless defender.
Well, and that's Black just being smart, understanding that Canada wants to be up in your mitt, up in your grill. So she initiates the contact as if she's going to drive and draws one. And the fourth on JC, and that's crucial. I mean, we got 15 minutes left in this game. You need her on the floor. She's in a little bit of foul trouble.
So she heads to the bench. Shahina Pau comes in. This is a big moment here with 5:13 to go in the third. You imagine Canada will be on the bench the remainder of the third. How did the Dream handle it without their initiator? Black. Bees, wing, Booner around and down. Booner, 11 points. Remember, she's filling in a larger role with no Sarah Ashley Barker in this game for Portland. Season high 11. Corner, triple, pow, pow, pow.
That's Pow Pow's job. Spot up, knock it down.
So Atlanta back up one. Competitive third. Black bounces. Excellent deposit. Williams puts it right home.
Black, so good off ball screen action.
Ray races to the rack. The hoop and the arm. And she will strut to the stripe for one more.
Yeah, I could see that coming. See, the left side was cleared out. That's Gray's strong side. Just immediately initiates the contact on Booner here. 2 dribbles, see that right shoulder, just kind of a little bit of a nudge, and then finds a way to get her shoulder squared back up to finish with the left.
The ability to play with angles. We've seen that from the opening moments of this game. 13 points behind Okot's 15, which is the team high for the Dream. 74% free throw shooter. Her first 3 points of half two. 67-67. Two teams that have had strong fourth quarters all season. They'll get to a close game in the fourth. Winterburn spins and falls. They say that was in the act. Saw the official point up towards the rim. Regardless in the bonus, so it'll be free throws anyway.
Well, Carlos Mesco immediately looks at the bench and asks if they can replay that to possibly challenge. Yeah, I think Winterburn just lost her footing. On the spin move, lost her footing. Said she got hit in the face. Maybe we didn't see it from that angle.
Taking a look at the tablet.
Interesting that they elected not to challenge here, so they must have seen contact.
Crowd gets the yell anyway. That foul on India Navar. So again, here is the spin.
Yeah, I'm looking at her right foot. I think her right foot just slipped out as she was spinning.
And you could tell
a little contact up top.
That Atlanta did not want to use a challenge on a questionable play like that, knowing how close this game is. Get that wrong, wouldn't have one left. But regardless, 1 point off the free throw. Great catch by Hillman.
Yeah.
That one was destined for the baseline. Winterburn too much, and again, over the limit on both sides. So shooting free throws the rest of the third quarter.
And with the way the Dream attack the paint, looking to get downhill either off the bounce or in the post catch, they should really exploit the fact that they've got a little less than 4 minutes here and they are in the bonus.
And a lot of great free throw shooters at the guard spots, including Gray. As a team, Dream shoots 75% from the line. How about this, Ice? The decision to bring in Jordan Canada. She's back with her 4 fouls, with Pow Pow heading back to the bench.
I think they just need her on the floor. Her defensive presence, the way that she commands the offense. But if I'm Mo Black right now, I think I'd challenge her a few times down the floor to see if she can really play honest defense with 4 fouls.
Let's see it right here. Off the screen. Did not aggressively go over that screen. And just like that, Ice, we're all over it. O Black takes advantage.
Yeah, I mean, the screen completely took Canada out of the play. And O Black confident in the mid-range.
Canada, though, on the other side, trying to make her pay on this end. Rotation, station to station. Can't leave Howard open. Nearly automatic, but it didn't fall. Hillman chases. Oh, board for the Dream. Best offensive rebounding team in the league. Canada tries to set through. Howard sidesteps. Shot clock at 5. Canada feeds into the post. Oh, God. Thrown away by Williams with 1 on the shot clock.
Well defended from Sarah Williams.
Join the phenomenon. All episodes of Marshall's now streaming. Don't miss Casey Dutton's return on an all-new season of Marshall, Sunday, October 4th on CBS and streaming on Paramount+. Off the inbounds, no! Almost dropped.
Gotta finish your food.
She's missed
a couple.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Come on, teammate. We're right here.
Both worked together once this whole season, already finishing each other's sentences. Oh, no. A roll of the ankle up towards the knee from Gray, and then a whistle. So a couple of things to monitor there. You had the foul, but then Gray stumbled after committing the personal, which is her 4th.
I'm more concerned with she hasn't taken too many steps after that contact here, trying to navigate the ball screen. Ooh.
Knee to knee.
Yes. That is not fun. Oof. Certainly we'll keep an eye out for Gray, but you can tell she is in a lot of pain.
Grimacing. The one of the trio of all-stars for Atlanta, who started the year at 12-4. Got out of the gates with the best offense in the WNBA. Yeah, she's feeling it on the sideline. We'll continue to monitor.
I think she got a knee to the thigh.
Williams, meanwhile, takes advantage at the charity stripe. Yeah, Portland getting a lot of contributors from the bench. Booner, 11. You have Williams, and helping fill the void of no Sarah Ashley Barker. This is the vision, though, from Coach Sarama. Likes to go deep into the bench, keep the minutes down for the starters, get contributions from all over.
Yeah, their second unit just brings something a little different. They have O'Black, who's an experienced point guard.
Howard laser beam three, front rim, rebound, tipped, volley, taps. And into the hands of the Fire.
Like the minutes we're seeing from Sarah Williams inside. She's been a workhorse, made a few layups, not giving up on possessions.
Largest lead for either team has been 9. This game's been played in a 18-point window. Shot clock down to 3. Carlton feeds. Baseline. Williams step through. Got it off the rim. And Portland back up 3. Williams continues to produce off the bench.
He did not have much space. Off the pass.
Station to station, and Hillman. Right place, right time.
Why you need Canada on the floor. She's going to put pressure on you, especially your transition defense.
Been a great one.
It has.
High level of play. Screen and roll game. Williams has been a beast.
Yeah, that's too easy. The help defense needs to be there. We talked to Alicia Gray before the game, and she said ball screen defense and boxing out were keys to winning. And it feels like Portland is just scoring a bit too easy. Not a lot of resistance on some of this two-man game. And good to see Gray getting ready to check back in.
Did not spend too much time on the bench. But remember, she also has 4 fouls. Let's check in with Tiffany.
Hey guys, I was watching Alicia Gray while she was on the sideline with the athletic trainer. They had the massage tool working around that area, around her right knee, trying to get it solved, and looks like she's going to be okay right now. She's back out on the court, but I'll keep you posted on her status.
Yeah, good news, Tiff, to see her back. Yeah. Looked a little rough when she went right towards the knee as soon as she landed. Potch a 3, rattles home. Nadia Potch, another player from Australia in this game, shining an 11-2 run. Here's Gray, crosses over, looks no worse for the wear. Sets up Howard, won't drop in a whistle. It'll stay here.
Yeah, she's had a couple back-to-back open looks, but again, the shot selection better in this third quarter for the Dream in terms of what they're generating.
They get late on the foul, and again, both teams have been over the limit for a good chunk of this third. So it's Kone to the line.
Dream still not connecting a ton on the three-point shot. We had talked about how they won their last game versus Seattle, but before that, we're on a 5-game losing streak, and Coach Smesco told us they just weren't shooting the basketball well. Whether he thought they were getting good shots, but not able to convert, but 5 of 22 from 3.
There's that old adage of were they not getting as great a shots or just missing the great shots that they were getting, and usually the answer is a little bit of both. Losing streak came to an end last time out against Seattle. Now trying to put together back-to-back wins, but Gustafson has something to say about it. Megan Gustafson, and 1.
And see, the adjustment was made here for the Dream. The help defense got there earlier, but it didn't matter. Gustafson on the roll, good delivery from late. You see Sikakone is there, but it's too late. By that time, Gustafson is deep into the paint. And then watch the poise here. Checks, doesn't put the ball on the floor, and finishes with her strong hand, left hand.
And a milestone bucket for Gustafson. She's now over 1,000 points in her WNBA career. Congratulations.
She is having a career year, and this is why expansion is so important. More opportunities for players to build a name for themselves, to leave a legacy.
Yeah, this game is now kind of grinded to a halt with the fouls piling up. This is another opportunity to take advantage in the bonus for Jordan Canada.
Yeah, as a player, you must adjust to how the refs are calling the game. And it does feel like it got a little tighter in this quarter.
Does the game being called tighter favor any one team?
I would think it should favor the Dream because of how much they attack off the bounce. Look to go one-on-one and can really press it down your throat. But if you don't capitalize on free throws, it doesn't matter.
Another bump. This went 90 feet away. Kone the foul. And that means free throws for Carlton. And that is the 5th on Sika Kone. They announced 5th, but I believe I have 4, so we'll check on that.
Oh, yeah, just completely the contact there on Canada.
It is 4 fouls on Kone. It's actually Enxler who's at the free throw line. Product of Queens. Went to Louisville and hits the free throw.
Don't do that. She went to Syracuse for 3 years because she was my teammate and then went to Louisville. We're going to get the orange in there.
You got to.
Way or another.
It was disappointing to see the news of Sanaya Fagan out for the rest of the year for Portland with a knee injury. I want to make the Fagans tie-in as a Syracuse connection.
Yeah, certainly a tough injury and a player that has so much potential.
Morley's step through in traffic, but they say a travel. Crowd shocked that one was called.
I'm going to say on first glance, looked like she just took 2 steps. 1, 2.
You see worse.
I was going to say. I don't know about that one. Maybe they thought she gathered earlier. I don't know about that one.
A chance to go up double digits, which would be their largest lead of the game before the end of the third.
Tell you what, Jordan Canada played these last few minutes with 4 fouls and did not commit one.
Carlton a rainbow, in and out. Enxler had it and lost it out of bounds. Strong performance by Portland, considering that 20-point loss at home, the only other meeting this season between these teams. Taking that flight from Portland to Atlanta, second longest flight that this league has. And have had the lead most of the way, end of the third. Up 8. You're watching the WNBA on CBS Sports, presented by AT&T.
A crave-worthy sip of Liquid IV, where hydration tastes like ice cream. Made with vitamins, nutrients, and electrolytes. Orange Vanilla Dream with Liquid IV.
You think I texted too soon? Yeah, you're right. I texted too soon. And with an emoji.
Fresh Pet. Healthy meat and veggies, no preservatives.
I can't look. You read it.
It's better food for your better half. See you soon.
NCIS returns, part of CBS Premier Week.
All right, give Mom a second, okay? I know, we'll be home soon. For Jess? Yeah. Here, let me get that. Thank you.
Long flight. Better days. Yeah. Been there.
It takes commitment to excellence.
Run it again! Double red.
A competitive drive to win.
242!
And delivering when it matters most. 5-star talent isn't given, it's earned.
Double red!
For 25 years, Jexa Energy has been committed to serving Texans with that same excellence, earning 24,000 5-star reviews to back it up. Switch to Jexa today.
Hey, my daughter got Camper of the Week.
Wow, that's a big deal. We got a big deal too. Right, Mom?
Okay. See that brand new Hyundai Santa Fe over there? We only paid.
Listen, Pat.
Nice. Enjoy your new car.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get up to $3,000 total savings or lease a Hyundai Palisade for $429 a month. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
Stories that move. Weeknights on KHOU 11.
Take a look at the game summary brought to you by Lilly in Portland. After letting it slip a bit in the third, they counterpunched with the best of them, and they have the 8-point lead as we enter the fourth. Moments ago, Atlanta Dreams, Nas Hillman with Tiffany.
Nas, this offense
seems like you guys are moving in the right direction this quarter. Portland's regaining the lead. What do you want to get back to? What do you want to get back to?
Yeah, we just want to get back to it. We just want to get back to it. Make sure we're getting open shots. Really pushing it down in transition. If we can get stopped, we can get stopped, we can get out and go. That's what we're looking forward to.
Now is you guys trying to finish this game.
Our defense. We're having so many drives downhill. Post players. We have to make sure we clean up our ball screen defense. Thank you. And I couldn't agree with Nas on this. Like she said, too many drives, too many easy pocket passes. There's got to be help side defense, looking to pick up the roller. And then I just think better ball pressure as well. Atlanta known for their steals, but haven't necessarily been able to get out in the passing lanes. To me, I'm looking at ball pressure in this quarter for the Dream, and then you see them generate high percentage looks.
Fire did a much better job taking care of the ball in that. Highlighted just 3 turnovers, but they fouled up really both sides. And fouls. We start the fourth on late.
The hold on the roll. As Nas Hillman was rolling to the basket.
Dream with the best point differential in the league. Ray off front of offensive rebound to the best stack. Can't get it. Down for the board. A little too much body. Third on Hillman. Dream only had one field goal in the last 5 minutes, but got to the lineup.
Last 5 minutes of that.
Chris Lewis, Tiffany Blackman, producer Deb Bulak, director, all here in Atlanta. Bounce pass. Hawks can't finish.
Need that one.
Great crossover dribble. Canada at the rim, using the pump fake.
That is superb ball movement. I mean, three defenders, they were able to move, found a high percentage look underneath.
Offensive foul. Gustafson. He set the screen. But they're running it competitive.
That's the ball movement here. Paint touch, shot fake, another paint touch. Defense is late to rotate. Easy layup. If you're patient, if you're waiting until the defense makes a mistake, and then you make them pay.
Charge late with that foul. CS4. Gustafson just the pressure. You mentioned pressure defense. It's that time that uses the pressure to get a steal. Axler. Up top pass to Gustafson. Connection.
Yes, they connect so well together. And Gustafson. Both long arms, willing passers.
Gustafson boards are tremendous. Rebounding or catching passes.
And I love that able to finish though.
Rain down 8. Canada for Gray. A GPS to find the streaking player up the floor.
That's an example of what head coach Sarama told us for Portland. He said, when we miss layups, that is when the Dream get out in transition.
Late, fourth quarter. It's late in the game, so you go to late.
Knocked down. Portland here with a really good showing on the road. Dream got to find a way to get stops.
Oh, it's halfway down and pops out. Borlays couldn't finish. Hillman had it taken away.
How about the defense there? I think that was Ensler on the block.
Gustafson screens, shoulder into it, a whistle from the baseline, and an offensive foul. So the official closest to that action did not call it, and Gray is still down.
Very shaken up. Immediately went to the floor and held her head. Very shaken up. See on the screen here, oh goodness. Right to that ear, jaw area.
Foul is under review for a potential upgrade to a flagrant foul.
And Gustafson leans in a little bit, with that left shoulder. But that is a mean screen.
And that's the second time this game that Gustafson has set a screen. Time in the front court, but the same result as a Dream player hit the ground hard. This time Gray. And now they'll take a look at it, of course, for a potential flagrant.
Gray now sitting up. They bring her to her feet. That was a ton of contact.
After review, call on the floor stands as a common foul. Game clock will be reset to 7:38 at the time of the illegal screen. Thank you.
I totally agree with that. I just think it was a lot of contact, but nothing extra aside from the illegal screen. Certainly hope Gray is okay.
So tough for Gray. Remember in that third quarter, knee towards the thigh area, and she was on the bench for a few. And then that Gustafson screen to the head, shoulder contact, and back to the locker room to be evaluated. An Atlanta team that's dropped 5 of 6 after starting the year 12-4. Home game against a 9-13 team. You can take a look at the updated foul difficulty in this game. Kone the only one with 5. But that third quarter especially, that foul counter started to rise. Canada at the controls. Zooms towards the paint. High pass corner. Kone with 5 fouls. Won't drop.
A good look, though. Canada draws so much attention. You can see the point guards here dishing it out, both with 10-plus assists.
Late likes this matchup. Big defending the small step. Fade, no, but stop on a dime.
Yeah, that would have been tough.
Borley's lost it, regathers. Kone pushes, offensive foul. Winterburn lets out a yell, playing in just her 12th game this season.
Yeah, that's the second time we've seen Winterburn slide over and look to take a charge here. And on that possession, Kone's got to come off 2 feet, come composed, and then maybe look to step through rather than barrel through.
Atlanta takes a timeout. They're going to challenge this foul. So they'll take a look as we return. Atlanta down 9.
When it came to updating our most capable SUV, we made every detail, every curve, every function outshine all. Because that's how you go from great to greater. The all-new Telluride X Pro is ready.
Kia, movement that inspires.
With my new phone company, Menace Mobile, our pricing structure will be so confusing, it can only be described as evil.
That isn't evil. It's just typical phone company stuff. And besides, people just switch to Verizon.
With their new Simplicity plan, there's just one plan and one price.
What now?
And it's only $30 for a single line.
$30! So you're all choosing Verizon. Traitors!
Introducing the Simplicity plan, $30 for a single line.
Can you hear me now?
An original never blends in. She follows her own lead.
And cut!
She runs the show and calls the shots. Is never afraid to flex some muscle. And redefines the genre. All by staying true to herself. Because originality should always be within reach. TJ Maxx. Never uniform. Always you.
Honey, come here.
What's he doing?
Well, you know how Geico did all the home insurance shopping and saved us 20% when we switched? Now the Gecko is saving us a call to the plumber.
Here was your problem.
Oh, my earring.
That said, I don't like the look of your pivot rod.
Pivot rod.
And your clevis strap is on its last leg.
Clevis strap.
I brought some spare parts, so I'll go ahead and just take care of that for you. Toodaloo.
Hey, don't get lost down there.
Did you follow that?
Nope.
It feels good to dive into savings.
Not at all.
It feels good to Geico.
Welcome to Dino Island.
Something big is crashing into theaters.
Come on, Pop.
We've got an island to save.
Yeah!
Paw Patrol, the Dino movie, rated PG.
The WNBA on CBS Sports is sponsored by AT&T. Connecting changes everything. And by CarMax. Shop, buy, and sell your way. Want to drive? CarMax. All right, before we step aside, this was called an offensive foul on Kone. For Atlanta, that would be Kone's 6th.
After review, the foul challenge has been deemed.
But they took a look at it during the break. A successful challenge for the Dream, which wipes away the foul on Kone. Again, that would have been her 6th. Instead, it's a defensive foul. Count the basket. No foul, excuse me. Just the basket counts. Marginal contact. Atlanta within 7, and Portland with the ball.
Yeah, that's an important swing here. Curious, though, the Dream got to cut into this lead. They need to get stops in a row. Can you get 2 in a row? Can you get 3 in a row?
They'll get wiped off the foul. Marginal contact. Not a defensive foul. So clean all that up from when we stepped aside. Let's go to Tiff.
Guys, just wanted to update you on Alicia Bray. She took that hard hit earlier in the quarter, and she's back out here after coming out of the locker room on the bench. Guys, she got a fresh pair of glasses, it looks like. She's back out on the floor now. She smiled at Coach Smesko, and we're going to see how she plays out the rest of the game.
Well, it's great to see. The power's all within the glasses, of course. Fresh pair, ready to go. Contested corner 3. Winterburn off front rim. Rebound contested underneath, but Hillman picks it up. Does Atlanta have a push? 6:30 to go. The third game of a 4-game homestand for the Dream. Canada inside-out crossover. Picked up by Oblak. Double team. Ray bounces. Kone takes the 3. Front rim.
That's the shot that Portland wants. They would leave Kone open for her to knock that down. That's the shot that they want.
Just 3 for 19 from 3.
Yeah, that's the shot that they want.
Oblak around the screen. Offensive foul. They get Booner on the screen. Let's take a look. Upcoming WNBA national TV schedule later tonight on Peacock, Phoenix, and Las Vegas. Tomorrow, New York, Toronto, NBA TV. Chicago, Dallas, ESPN. Indiana, Las Vegas on NBC. For more on these games, please go to WNBA.com or visit the WNBA app. Before you look ahead, look at this one. Competitive. Deep into the second half. A hold as Hillman was going to the basket. The 5th foul on Booner. What are some of the points of emphasis as we reach the final 6 minutes for both teams?
Yeah, I've been counting Atlanta. They've got 2 stops right now in a row, but had an empty trip on the last possession. I think in order for them to cut into the lead, they got to get stops and score. And if you're Portland, I honestly think keep doing what you've been doing.
What they're doing is forcing turnovers.
I'm telling you. Didn't love the spacing there, but they kind of ganged up on Gray, showing her extra attention.
Carlton weaves, pushes, back-to-back offensive fouls called on Portland. First on Carlton.
Gray, a really good defender. See the ball pressure here, slide in. Yeah, just a little extension, but that's all it requires. And Gray sold it as well. Atlanta, 3 stops in a row. No buckets. Cannot have empty possessions this late.
Atlanta trying to turn their swag on. Get it going late in the game. As Canada turns the corner. Shot clock under 10. Behind Hillman. Reaches the catch. Howard turns it down. Scrambling defense, Portland. Wide 3. Off the mark by Gray and out of bounds. Locking all windows and doors.
Jordan Canada told us that the improvement for this team right now is to play a consistent 40 minutes. And against a team like Portland, she said they continue to peak for the entire 40 minutes. She said there are a lot of blue-collar workers is how she described them, and I couldn't agree more. They are doing all the gritty things to take the lead, and Black, what a knockdown.
Of course, the first double-digit lead of the game for Portland. Well, on the other end, Okot leads it in.
Yeah, you need quick buckets, but more than that, you need stops. And I love what Alex Sarama told us today for Portland. He said, our best transition defense against the Atlanta Dream, who are the best in the league at scoring in transition, is our shot selection. They have done a terrific job at getting the shots that they want. Oh, Black here, 2 go to the roller, pulls it back and knocks it down. And then Canada, the pass fake, the dish. Yo, she is so fun to watch. Love JC.
It's been a treat. This game has had a bunch of players fun to watch. Last foul on Canada, number 5. Under 4:30 left. Team that's been a monster in clutch games this year. Not at clutch moments, but at larger than a 5-point lead. Another offensive foul, 3rd in the 4th quarter. This one on Sarah Williams.
You know, Atlanta, 5 players in double figures. Got a nice boost from Sika Kone. Still Ryan Howard with 6. I'm curious if they can get her a touch here on this possession. Maybe open things up a bit.
Yeah, each team with 5 players with 10 or more. Dream, can they string together some offensive possessions? Ocott needs an outlet. Canada again working late shot clock. Lost it on the dribble. Carlton there to vacuum. 3-on-3 the other way. Crossover. Carlton nose towards the rim. Retreats back out.
Yeah, smart. Didn't see anything right away. Run the offense.
Axler banks it in. Don't know if to call it from straight away. And then the Dream throw it away. Pedal to the metal a little bit too much. And Portland can sense it with 3:45 left.
Had a conversation with Ryan Howard last week about how they can manage games better late games, especially when they were on that skid. As M says the bank is open, baby. And she talked about needing to make sure that they don't compound mistakes, turnovers, and then committing fouls. Dream got to find a way to get out of the funk right now.
You're watching the WNBA on CBS Sports, presented by AT&T.
AWS AI is transforming businesses everywhere. It's bringing fans inside every swing at the PGA Tour. It's how Siemens helps automakers build smart cars. And it personalizes every trip with Booking.com. How will AI revolutionize your business? AWS AI is how.
You know, I always say if you have time to scroll, you have time for a call.
I like that.
How are ya?
I'm great. How are you, man?
Has to be AT&T.
I'm right here. I miss you too. I see you soon. I love you. Bye.
At AT&T, we guarantee your network. If there's an outage, we credit your bill.
Love you guys.
Hey, you just earned 5% cash back on that. He's a real heartbreaker. You just earned 5% cash back on that.
And this is from the woman over there.
You just earned 5% cash back on that. Also, if I start a conga line, will you join?
Earn 5% cash back at different categories each quarter on up to $1,500 in purchases when you activate.
New on CBS. It's time to meet the new Big Brother house guests.
I think I can be a villain, but I will do it in the kindest way possible.
People are going to underestimate my ability to backstab. Everyone sees me as an alpha, but I'm actually a huge nerd.
Expect the unexpected.
I'm a professional drag queen.
I'm a sweet mama of 4. No enemies.
I can be a though.
Big Brother is all new. CBS Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, and streaming on Paramount Plus.
This copyrighted telecast of WNBA Enterprises may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise used in any form without the express written consent of WNBA Enterprises.
Tomorrow, a world-class field of the game's best golfers tee off at Scotland's iconic Links coastline. The final round of the Genesis Scottish Open tomorrow on CBS. It's streaming on Paramount Plus. As we go to Brilliant Outcomes, are brought to you by PNC Bank. And no surprise, Bridget, brilliant.
Oh my goodness, just from 3. See the catch and shoot. How she...
And no surprise, Bridget, brilliant.
Oh my goodness, just from the 3. See the catch and shoot. And how she moves so well without the basketball, the shot fake, and then the knockdown, the all-tempo game. And you know this. We talked to...
On it'll roll toward Brandon Inge, who gloves it and throws him out.
just there's no right answer right now defensively.
We highlighted the depth of this team, and you're seeing it. Everybody that's on the floor is a factor and can score. Oh, Black, that is nasty. Off 1 foot. The vet. A little Dirk action there. Woo.
Putting her stamp on this fourth quarter. Portland up by 12. Okot rolls to the rim. A whistle with contact. Dream stuck with just 8 points this quarter. A chance to make it double figures with 2 free throws from Okot.
That's a credit to Portland, and their defense right now is the contact there made on the body. Hands were straight up, but it's the contact on the body that warrants the whistle. But it's their fourth quarter adjustment for the Fire. I mean, I just think defensively, they have taken Atlanta out of what they wanted to do. And again, because Atlanta relies so much on transition scoring, if you're knocking down shots and taking good shots, it halts Atlanta from playing with pace. And they have not been able to get the fast break looks that they want. Only 8 fast break points in this game.
That is a huge change of pace from what was before. Okot, on the flip side, a career high as she continues to be a force. In the absence of Angel Reese, she has 18 points. Timeout called. Right, that 19 for Okot. 12-point lead, or 10-point lead, I should say, for Portland. In control here in this fourth.
It's official. The Jersey Mike's chicken salad sub is back by popular demand.
Guess it's time to unfreeze Danny.
Hey, I said keep me frozen until the chicken salad sub is back.
It is back.
Is it still made fresh in store and loaded with slow roasted all white meat chicken?
Yep, still the same.
I can't move my arms. How long was I in there? 60 years?
About 11 months.
The chicken salad sub is back for $8.95 for a limited time only at Jersey Mike's.
Tonight on CBS begins with Boston Blue, starring Donnie Wahlberg and Sonequa Martin Green. That is back-to-back episodes of the true crime series 48 Hours. That is tonight on CBS. For just joining us, it's been Portland in this second half, extending their lead to double digits. The game Atlanta's playing without Angel Reese, missing her first game of the year, rolled her ankle in the last game in the win against Seattle. And after a slow start to this game, it's been a team that's just 3-7 on the road in Portland that has looked like the stronger bunch.
Yeah, they definitely have. I mean, it's just been the contributions from everyone. 5, 6 players?
7
in double figures. That's just tough to guard.
Taken away, midcourt Howard. Howard with a steal, and will have a chance at the line. So with the game on the line, of course, it's Howard, the two-way star, the all-star for the 4th time in 5 seasons.
Yeah, plenty of time for Atlanta to cut into this lead, but this is absolutely what they need. The pressure, Howard gets her hands in there, and then late trying to defend, commits the foul.
So Howard, who was scoreless in the first half of this game, hit 2 threes in the third quarter. That her first point of quarter 4.
And this is a player that averages 18 points and now has 8. I feel like that's just the difference in this game right now.
We're missing Reese's 15 points a game. Quarter 3, that would have been a dagger, but instead an early shot from Potts that doesn't go. With Atlanta, just under 3 left, still in it. And Howard can fill it up quick. Worley splits it on the deck. Canada, jab step to create space. Hesitation move on Potts, gets the glass, but it bounces off the backboard. Need a board. Atlanta first on the floor. Finally a whistle and a jump ball with a 2.5 on the shot clock.
A hustle from Naz Hillman, trying to get her team a second chance opportunity. Hillman here doesn't get boxed out, fighting amongst 3 players.
Yeah, but at this point, if you're Atlanta, just 1.5 on the shot clock. Not only have to do your best to win this, but you'd have to release it quickly. And of course, Gustafson's size, the advantage here. Taps it towards the sideline, and Carlton picks it up.
And if I'm Portland, with this lead that they have, you're looking to score, you're looking to attack, but you want to take your time. I wouldn't take a shot any earlier than 6 seconds left in the shot clock.
Both teams are going to begin the second half of their season on a positive note in game 23. Corner three, bullseye! Emily Exler! And that could be a dagger.
Yes, it could. Carlton let out a huge yell. Love the extra pass. Oh, what a tough shot from Ryan Howard.
And then in immediate whistles, they take a look at the clock. Adding in a couple of seconds. But what a big time hit as Portland. They are shooting 50% from 3-point range in this game. 14 for 28.
High percentage shots. They're generating the right looks, the ball movement, the selflessness. This team has 27 assists today. It's fantastic.
And Late has been the lead playmaker.
Taking her time in slow motion.
Not officially clutch time, but Carla Clutch has her shot blocked. Canada pirouettes. If you're the Dream, you gotta hurry. 9-point game. Minute 20 left. Hillman a rainbow. Swish! Not done yet, Atlanta.
Nice driving kick action. That started with Ryan Howard getting back active and drawing the defense. And now this is about game management for Portland. Late, last shot, I didn't love the selection. Got her shot blocked. They need to get something good. They've been able to get downhill. Look for the driving lanes.
They put the ball in Late's hands. In these moments, 2 to the ball. Shot clock down to 3. What a pass in the lane. And the layup goes by Potts. Excellent Exler fade.
Yeah, there's an opportunistic double there from Hillman, and Portland just passes around it.
Hillman just hit one. Can't hit another. Carlton secures with 40 seconds left. At this point, you can wind this thing down. Atlanta electing not yet to foul. And finally they do with 32.4. So that clutch three from the corner and then the ball rotation. They get the layup inside. The 2 key field goals for Portland in the last couple of minutes.
Now what a game plan from Alex Sarama's group. Told us today that transition offense and offensive rebounding is where he wanted to limit Atlanta. And again, only 8 fast break points for them. That is the difference in the game. Is the way they've been able to knock down shots and to force Atlanta to play offense in the half court.
This brilliant performance. Just complete reversal for what we saw when these teams met in Portland, where all of Atlanta's strength showed itself in that 20-point win. So Coach Sarama has mentioned that this year as an expansion team, if we're doing things just like all the other teams do things, then we are doing our things wrong. We have to experiment. He even specifically mentioned be the Silicon Valley of sports. Let's try to push the envelope.
He's got a few good liners or analogies that he gave us.
It's a creative mind.
Definitely.
A couple of years as a player development coach for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Took this job. This team, the revival for Portland. And another excellent win. They've had a few good ones this year. They've beaten the Liberty twice. They've beaten the Fever. They've gone on the road and knocked off Atlanta. Portland 102. Atlanta 92.
Portland Fire. One of the most dangerous teams in this league because of their depth, because of their style and how they play. And this was a terrific showing. 102 points. They shot the lights out, efficient from the field, 60% from the field and 48% from 3. It is tough to win a game when you're giving up those numbers if you're the Dream.
Yeah, take a look at the updated WNBA standings. As the Dream has now dropped 6 of their last 7 as their slide down the standings continues, while Portland moves up with their 10th win. Exler standing by with Tiffany.
Emily, multiple players in double figures for you all and a barrage of threes. Just what was working offensively?
Yeah, I mean, I think we trust each other, and the sense of attacking and kicking out. We have really good one-on-one players, and if they're open, they score. But at the end of the day, once they have to be contained, the spray out for our shooters is obviously what we look for, and I think we do a really good job of knocking it down.
What did you like about the approach defensively, especially as it got later in this one?
I thought we did a really good job defensively, actually. I think we took away certain players we needed to take away. Obviously, we made some mistakes, but that's, part of being a human. But we were able to clean it up and stay consistent instead of letting their runs go and go and go.
A road win for you guys. What will it do for you going forward?
Oh, yeah, this was super important for us. I mean, we've been in a tiny bit of a slump. We keep losing some, winning one, losing some, winning one, and I'm hoping that this is just the start of a couple wins. And if we can grab 2 or 3 wins on the road, I think it'll be really great to give us the next second half of the season spark.